I'm Snoop Dogg, and I'm giving up smoke. I know what you're thinking. Snoop, smoke is kind of your whole thing. But I'm done with it. I'm done with the coughing and my clothes smelling all funky. I'm going smokeless. Solo stove, fixed fire. They took out the smoke. Now you can have a nice blaze without any clouds ruining your day. Go smokeless. Go to solostove.com. Tell them Big Snoop Dogg sent you.
Dealing with an accident and injury claim can be overwhelming. Let Phillips Law Firm fight for you. We understand the pain and suffering, and we're here to guide you through. Call 1-800-JUSTICE today for a free case review, or visit justiceforyou.com and let Phillips Law Firm help you on the road to recovery.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Last night on Como 4, they aired a really cool tribute to Steve Poole, who sadly passed away last week.
Yeah, I watched some of it, man. It was lots of goosebumps and lots of struggles to hold back the tears. Lots of onions being cut. Yeah. It was a really powerful piece, and it was. I mean, I got to imagine his family and his friends and anyone who was close to him are going to watch that with a big smile on their face, just how much he was loved by this community and especially by his coworkers.
Yeah, and obviously during the tribute, they're going to take a look at his career, and they really did a great tribute chronicling his career.
He was comfortable.
Let's talk about our situation, because you want to know. You're saying, Steve, come on, what's going to happen now?
And charismatic.
Hello, everybody. I'm Steve Poole, and welcome to Front Runners.
He hosted a show called Front Runners. Got him out in the field, meeting people and interacting.
I'm Steve Poole, your host. Tonight we're going to introduce you to a phenomenon called breakdancing.
This little guy who we featured, that's Bruno Mars.
What is it about Elvis that you like?
Like he's singing, he's dancing, and his lip.
His what?
His lip.
He was so good that Good Morning America regularly used him as a Philly.
Steve Poole in from KOMO in Seattle with the weather, Steve.
Thanks, Charlie John. Good morning, everybody.
That's crazy.
That is nuts that Bruno Mars, he did a thing with Bruno Mars.
And it's little Bruno, and he's dressed like Elvis. Like, he's got, the full-on, the sequins, the purple, and all that stuff. And you could hear it in his voice. He wasn't very old.
No, not at all.
It's adorable. I did not know any of that. I didn't even realize that he was on Good Morning America a bunch.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. Apparently he was on, an Esquire magazine. I learned a lot about Steve Poole and just how incredible of a person and how many, barriers he broke, too, and just... he was a Seattle kid through and through, too. It's not like he came from another town. He was born here, went to school here, and never left here.
That I didn't realize either.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is, what a career. And, yeah, if you don't follow somebody 100%, you don't realize, oh, wow, you did a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
We got some more from the tribute here to Steve Poole, who sadly passed away last week.
He loved being Steve Poole, loved being alive.
Everything is fine at the fair. We're getting along great down here, okay, Kathy?
Yeah, just don't go get a bacon burger or anything like that, Steve.
He belonged to everyone.
I count my lucky stars being able to come out of college, go right to a station in my hometown, work my way up through the ranks. Yeah, that's luck, but at the same time, to me, luck is where hard work meets opportunity. As long as I can keep doing what makes me happy, I'm happy.
Steve Poole was, in a word, dazzling.
Yeah, that's another thing that doesn't happen. You get to go work in your hometown.
And just work up the chain.
Yeah, that right out of college. I mean, we all know, you and I both know, in the radio television business, a lot of times you got to move around.
I mean, he started as an intern.
That's nuts.
The part you couldn't really appreciate it in the audio, but the video is great because he's at the time the Puyallup Fair, the Washington State Fair, and he's holding a pig. And then I think it was Kathy Gertzen that said something about the bacon burger, and the pig just starts squealing like it heard what she said. Like, get me out of this guy's hands. I don't trust him.
In this clip, Steve shared a funny story about how surprised he was about his own success.
I at first really couldn't believe it. I'm a little black kid from South Seattle, Head looked like a milk dud. I mean, I was not. I
can't say that.
Maybe you may cut that out. But,
I'm not cutting anything.
Well, let's just say I wasn't a matinee idol.
My head's like a milk dud.
That is ridiculously funny.
I respect that. I relate to that. My mom thought my head was like a peanut.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, you know,
it's something in common. Both named Steve and both with weird shaped heads.
And look at where you both get. You both made a great life for yourselves.
Man, you watch that special, man. I mean, I don't know. Steve's on one level. Everyone else is on another level. What he did for so many people and the impact that he had on so many people's lives, including his kids and everyone around here. I mean, it's just it's special.
Yeah, and that was a great tribute by Como 4 to Steve Poole, who passed away last week, and Steve Weatherman, as well as other stuff for Como 4.
And if you go to Como 4's website, you can watch the whole. It's like a 40-minute piece that they did, and they aired it last night on Como.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is really, really cool. And I'm glad you get to go see it on demand if you missed it, too.
Yep.
Como 4's website. Steve Poole, again, passed away last week. Here's a question. Did a pro athlete get cut from his team because he slept with a teammate's mom? Oh, boy. Steve has got the Migs report for you at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
I'm Snoop Dogg, and I'm giving up smoke. I know what you're thinking. Snoop, smoke is kind of your whole thing. But I'm done with it. I'm done with the coughing and my clothes smelling all funky. I'm going smokeless. Solo stove, fix 5. They took out the smoke. Now you can have a nice blaze without any clouds ruining your day. Go smokeless. Go to solostove.com. Tell them Big Snoop Dogg sent you.
Are you dealing with a personal injury? Don't go it alone. Turn to the experienced team at Phillips Law Firm. Their attorneys have helped thousands of clients get the compensation they deserve. Call Phillips Law Firm now. Call 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Lovers, your local lingerie and adult store has gifts of pleasure for partners who know it's nice to be naughty. Turn up the heat this holiday when you shop at any Lovers store. Let our knowledgeable team help you select the best pleasure presents and save 20% on your purchase with Lovers Afterglow rewards. Just mention Love 20 at one of our 18 Western Washington locations. Offer valid with free Lovers Afterglow rewards membership until December 31st. Some exclusions apply.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Well, thanks, you guys, and thanks to Palace Law for giving us the Migs Report. And today's the day. It's the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree lighting ceremony.
Oh, yeah.
In New York. I think they put it on TV as well. They show it. They turn on the light switch, and then there's the lights on the tree.
Wow, what a great description.
It's never been anything that everyone knows. Like, you grew up in New York. Did you ever go see the tree lighting? I'm like, no. We went to New York and saw the tree, but we didn't really need to be there for the day they turned on the power.
Yeah, there's a lot of crowds at that point.
Oh, my gosh. It's insane, and it's cold.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's cold here. It's even colder there. It's ridiculous. It's also National Lemon Cream Pie Day.
Oh, okay. Lemon cream pie.
And National Package Protection Day. I feel like there's a joke between the two that I'm not going to go towards. So protect your package.
And your pie.
And enjoy your lemon cream pie.
I don't know what a lemon... I'm trying to think. I think I know what a lemon cream pie is because I know a lemon meringue.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a lemon-flavored pie, I'd imagine, with cream in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's as good as it gets for me.
Yeah. Well, I know coconut cream. So I guess it's just lemon flavored because coconut cream is different than a meringue. So
well, we should check with your son. He is the resident chef on the show.
Okay.
I have no idea. All right, cool.
Perfect.
Thanks, Chef Joe.
Yeah, we really got a lot of money out of those cooking classes. We sure did. We really got our money's worth.
Maybe he was sick on the day that they made lemon cream pies.
Yeah, he probably was sick all those days.
All those days?
Yeah.
Joe, if you were going to make a pie, what's your pie of choice?
Oh, that's easy. Key lime pie.
Woo!
Of course, he's trying to suck up to Dad.
He makes good key lime bars.
He does, you're right.
His key lime pie would definitely be great.
See, you guys have a good father-son relationship.
Oh, thank you.
And parenting is going well. I have a story about a certain pro athlete that involves parents, and this story is just bonkers. And I don't know if it's true or not, but the rumors are going crazy about it. So, Corey Perry, he's a player for the Chicago Blackhawks.
Okay.
And last week, Everything seemed fine, and all of a sudden he was a scratch for the team. And he was a healthy scratch. And then all of a sudden he was gone from the team. And players like, we don't know what's going on and why this guy's not playing. He was brought on this year to kind of mentor some of their younger players, especially Connor Bedard. Connor's that number 1 draft pick that a lot of people believe is the future of the NHL. A lot of pressure on this poor kid. Like, he's doing pretty well this season, but man, everyone's just expecting him to turn the entire franchise around, and that's not going to happen overnight. But they brought in Corey Perry to kind of be like a veteran presence for him. Well, the rumor is that he's no longer with the team because he slept with Connor Bedard's mom.
Oh, my God. What? No, mentor the kid. No, you don't mentor the mom.
Connor's mom got it going on. Wow. I don't know if this is true or not.
That is epic.
He's gone from the team. They kicked him off the team. They said he's no longer with us. And we're cutting him, which seems crazy. And they say the reason why is he engaged in conduct that is unacceptable and violated the terms of his contract and the internal policy. So a lot of people are like, well, what did he do? Alcohol, drug issues, usually they get him some help. Gambling issues, he'd get suspended, but get him some help.
Yeah.
What did he do behind the scenes that was so bad that they're just like, yeah, we're done with this guy? Last week, everything was cool, but something just happened in the past week that they found out about that they're like, it's done. So then the rumors start. He banged Connor's mom.
Allegedly,
of course.
Wow. Wow.
So then the general manager of the Blackhawks, Kyle Davidson, he does his press conference and addresses the whole situation.
As this is an individual personnel matter, I will not be able to disclose any details related to the initial reporting, investigation, or the findings. However, I do want to be very clear on this one point. This does not involve any players or their families, and anything that suggests otherwise, or anyone that suggests otherwise, is wildly inaccurate, and frankly, it's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Okay, all right, then frankly, it's disgusting. Then what the hell did he do?
Right.
Because you described all the things that people get help for. Did he murder somebody? Did he rob a bank? I mean, what could he have done to get you to kick him off the team?
Everyone's curious, and eventually I'd imagine it's going to come out. I mean, and look, there's some people, some hockey experts are like, this is just sick that people would even make this accusation. And I do feel bad for Connor Bedard, because at the end of the day, if it's true or if it's not true, now he's got to deal with that on the ice. Because players on the other teams, they're not going to be like, we shouldn't go down that road to piss this kid off.
Yeah, of course not.
They're going to be saying this throughout the entire game. To get in his head?
Yeah. Hey, Mom. Hey, Connor, can I slide into your mom's DMs? I'd be saying that every 5 seconds.
Corey Perry's one of their alternate captains as well.
Yeah.
This whole thing is just bonkers, BJ.
Yeah, it totally is, because they just don't tell us why. And I wonder if he's going to say anything.
And then, people are like, well, I mean, this didn't happen. Like, well, Chicago has had a history of, like, hiding bad things from the Blackhawks have had that issue with a sexual assault case that went on for years. I mean, their management has been pretty red rotten for many years. And, yeah, they're trying to change things. And a lot of people believe this is, like, one of those examples of where they're just not going to allow any kind of crap behind the scenes. And this is why they're handling it as abruptly and as aggressively as they are, because they don't want to be the team that they once were. But it's hard to, like, know what the hell's going on when this team has a history of lying to you.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't know. I can't imagine what he did that wouldn't be involved in getting him some help.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Like, this whole thing. And if it's true, wow.
Yeah, that's wild. If indeed the allegations that people, or the rumors are true about this dude, having sex with this phenom's mom. Okay.
Remember the rumors with, who the hell's LeBron James?
Yes.
And there was rumors that Delonte West, who has had a very rough life after being in the NBA, but one of the things that kind of caused a massive implosion on it, I think it was when they were on the Cleveland Cavaliers, was that there was allegations and rumors that Delonte West slept with LeBron James's mom.
Well, these kind of rumors are really fantastic. It's like, it's right up there with Real Housewives and stuff. Who doesn't love this?
This is the 30 for 30 that we all need.
Yeah,
stories of players having sex with other players' moms.
So I wonder if they got to guarantee Perry some cash so that he doesn't say anything. Because if I were him, I would clear it up as soon as I had an opportunity to go, you know what? What they did was unfair. I should still be on the team. I didn't do anything. Yeah. That's what I'd be saying if I were Perry, unless, of course, there was a gag order part of, hey, we'll give you all your money, shut up and don't say anything.
It just makes you wonder when they say he engaged in conduct that is unacceptable and in violation of both the terms of his player's contract and the Blackhawks' internal policies.
The only that's the part that gets me, the internal policies.
Yeah.
I don't know what does that mean? But the idea is, the only other thing I can think of is something really horrific that, happened to that Tampa Bay Rays player. So that's the only other thing I can think of.
Yeah, if it involved like a minor.
Yeah, that's the only thing I think that you can.
No, you're right. You're right.
So that's which is obviously, to me, that's much more disgusting than having sex with somebody's mom.
Oh no, I think if Corey Perry had a pick, he'd rather be the guy who got kicked off the team for having sex with a player's mom.
I don't think having sex with somebody's mom is disgusting. It's definitely violating of the bro code. But look, there are some sexy moms out there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but when you're brought on to be
I get it. It's wrong.
To be a role model.
You're right. It's wrong.
To what is potentially the future of this franchise, and some would say the future of the NHL.
Have you seen his mom? I just say I haven't seen her yet.
I have seen his mom.
And is it disgusting, or is it like, hey man, I have a...
No, she's beautiful.
Holy crap,
okay,
that's his
BJ.
mom?
Yeah, now BJ's trying to play for the Blackhawks.
Oh, come on, you cannot blame the poor bastard. His mom is
I can absolutely blame the poor bastard.
His mom is a model.
Well, she's very attractive.
But
he should be able to handle his
you know what?
His hockey stick when he's trying to handle, being a role model for his teammates.
Hey, Danny, call Stacy. Her mom ain't got it going on anymore, okay?
I've seen her.
Holy,
I think the entire world has Google searched.
Well, this is my first time seeing her. You buried the lead on this.
Okay, note to everyone involved. Keep BJ away from your moms.
Yeah,
if she
they're
looks
somewhat
like that,
attractive.
If your mother looks like that, if your mother looks like Steve, don't worry about it. You got no problem. Okay, I'm just saying. Look, it's just not disgusting, is all I'm saying. That's
nobody is saying him being attracted to an attractive woman is disgusting.
No,
him banging the
That's
rookies.
not disgusting. I think, what? It's bad choice. It's violating the bro code, but that is not disgusting. Find another adjective. No, that'll never be disgusting. Him with that one.
I don't think anyone's saying that she's disgusting. It's just the allegations are disgusting.
Look, I got news for you. If my mom looked like that, I am just going to have to throw my hands up in the air. Are you going to have to throw your hands up in the air?
Okay. You're going somewhere else there, BJ.
You never know when you go on a date with your cousin for prom. I don't know what you're going to say.
No, if that were my mom, I'd be like, okay, all bets are off. There's nothing I can do. There's no way that no one's going to try to go. I can't stop anybody from wanting to go after
I have one
her.
of my hockey teammates trying to hook up with my aunt on my wedding night.
Yes. And your aunt she's an attractive woman. I mean, you got to throw your hands up in the air at that point. You got to go, what am I going to do? I mean, I'm done. I threw my hands up in the air
and said, no, I'm not going to let you know what room number she's in. You can't call her at 3 a.m.
Yeah, well, you did a good job. You actually did a great job.
I did this outstanding thing for my aunt.
That doesn't mean that someone's not going to find a way to slide into her DMs. I'm just saying, it's going to happen.
That is insane.
Yeah, it's very insane. But now I totally believe the rumors. After seeing the mom, I totally believe these rumors. I really, man, she said, because the kids are younger and younger. The mom,
yes. So the moms you're just getting older and older.
All right.
I keep getting older, and the moms keep getting younger.
I mean, that's the thing. I remember. Do you remember when sport athletes were your age, so their moms looked like moms?
Right.
They don't look like moms anymore because the kids are really young now. So the moms are like younger than me. The moms of the athletes are younger than me.
Oh, they're like half your age.
Yeah, and twice as hot.
Oh my gosh, what is going on here?
No, sorry. All right.
Here's the thing that pisses me off about this whole story.
Oh, really? Now that something else pisses you off?
Yes.
Why? You don't have her digits? What?
No.
What?
All this crap is going on. The team is falling apart. There's obviously a lot of internal issues that are happening. And yet they get on the ice last night and they beat the Seattle Kraken 4-3. If there was ever a time to win a game, Kraken, this is the time. You should have been able to take advantage of a team falling apart.
This is when you know you're having a tough season.
Yes.
Because, you're right, Steve. This should have been an easy victory, and it was not.
No, it was tied, and then Grubauer gave him a softie, something that apparently Corey Perry doesn't have to deal with these days. Allegedly. And we lose 4-3.
Yeah, and they violated my rule because we scored the third goal, and I thought we were going to come back and win that game.
And look, I'm not saying Grubauer is the issue.
Okay, you're not saying that?
No.
Okay, good.
But I'm also not saying that he is the solution.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
No.
You look at the goalie for the Blackhawks. Was it Mrazek, I think? He's an older guy. But there was a moment during that game where I feel like everybody on the Kraken team threw a shot on him in a span of like a minute.
Yeah.
And he stood tall and kept his team in it. And then, the momentum continued because of that.
Yeah.
And again, like there are many reasons that are wrong with why our team is not playing well, and it is nothing. It's not just because of goaltending. It's like Geno Smith. Geno Smith's not the only problem with the Seahawks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of factors, but of course he's kind of like the face, so everyone wants to give it a hard time. And I feel like that's the way with Grubauer. He's the last line of defense. But man, you see other goalies that they step up and they make these clutch saves to keep their team in it, and then maybe even propel them to victory. We're not getting that. We're not. And I don't know what's going to happen in the season because I mean. Last year we had lightning in a bottle with Martin Jones,
Yeah.
a goalie that just he wasn't even supposed to be on the team because of injuries, ended up on the team and really propelled them to the 100-point season that they had. And then Grubauer did great in the playoffs. I get that, but man, this is going to be another rough year. I don't know. Like I thought after last year's playoff performance that okay, that was what Grubauer needed, and now everything's going to be great with this team.
Yeah,
it's not the case.
Yeah, and you know what, Steve? If they continue to go bad, that's when you know they'll probably try something else.
Yeah. But what? I mean, Decord's not the answer.
Yeah, you're right. And
we got Drieger.
And I don't know if he's the answer.
No, I mean, he's the answer in the AHL in the minor leagues, but not necessarily same with Decord. Like, it's just, it's frustrating.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what the hell is going to happen. Maybe somebody needs to have sex with a teammate's mom. And
yeah, apparently that did great for the Chicago Blackhawks.
They'll light a fire under the team's butt, and they'll win the game.
All right, I'm for that. Who's, well again, I need to, make sure that, she's on it. She's like,
great. Now we're going to spend the entire show. BJ's going to be like, all right, Maddie Benier's mom.
Let's check everybody out.
Yanni Gord's mom. Which mom?
Let's go. Look, I am supposed to help the team, Steve, and if me banging somebody helps the teams, I mean, what else can I do?
So I said, if you Google the name Connor, the second hit is Connor Bedard's mom.
Yeah. It's got it going
This
out.
poor guy, man. He's already been he's not had a bad season so far for a rookie. I mean, he's actually done pretty well. But there's so much pressure on him, and now you're adding this to the mix.
Well, yeah, but I mean, again, if you're Connor, you just have to look in the mirror and go, "This is what my mom looks like. I'm screwed."
Okay.
Seriously, he's got to.
But do you think
he's
like
got to
a year
look in the
ago-
mirror and go, "I'm screwed."
A year ago, he's thinking, "Oh man, the world is my oyster. Everything is going."
Should we use that? Maybe we shouldn't.
You know what? Weather today, we're going to hit a high of 43. It's partly sunny.
I heard Perry loves oysters.
Thanks to Connor Bedard's mom. That's the Migs report, and that's what's up. My gosh, sure, yeah.
It's horrible.
Should we get you a Corey Perry jersey? Blackhawks Corey Perry
I
jersey.
definitely want to put Corey Perry jersey. Oh man, I hope someday we find out something.
Yeah,
I really, really do.
I think we will. I think something's gonna. There's too many people involved that everyone's gonna be able to keep this a secret. At some point, the truth will come out.
Yeah, and what I really, really hope is that whatever he did, it's like, yeah, maybe bad for the team, but nobody else got hurt. That's the thing. Like I said, when I think of the whole Tampa Bay Rays situation.
No, I see what you mean.
I don't want that to be a thing. And, so hopefully it's just something that, yeah, it was really bad for him, but nobody really got hurt. He just broke the law-ish kind of stuff, I guess. Maybe he's betting on sports, allegedly, maybe he's scalping tickets. I don't know, something like that where it's like, okay, yeah, it's sucky, but at least.
Maybe he stole a Zamboni.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
He gave somebody a Zamboni.
I mean, he is known for his accuracy on the 5-hole shot.
There we go. No. You know what? That comes in handy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Do you imagine? Okay. I just want to bring that up very quickly before we go. You know, Connor Bedard has been dealing with this his whole life.
Having an attractive mom.
Because she probably was a hockey mom showing up everywhere he went.
Yeah.
That has been his whole freaking life.
Yeah.
Like all the coaches, all of the people involved. Because his mom isn't, you know what I mean? That she was younger then.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying Connor has probably thrown his hand. He's probably just realized, okay, I give up. This has been my whole life. Everyone's like, wow, your mom's hot.
But also on the flip side.
Okay. All right, let's play devil's advocate.
Sometimes people make really bad choices because of their quote-unquote little head.
Yes.
And then the moment they make that choice and they do something, whatever it may be, then afterwards they're like, I can't believe I did that. That was a really bad idea. I shouldn't have slept with that person. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's my friend's girlfriend, or I'm in a relationship, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Usually somebody has a moment where they just were weak and they did something terrible, but then they have a moment of clarity. Do you think Corey Perry, if this is true, is then showing up, walking to the locker room after he did that, and then sees Connor and goes, what the hell is wrong with me?
Yeah, that would be hard for me to see.
I'm an alternate captain.
Yeah.
This team gave me money with the sole intention. It wasn't like I'm at the tail end of my career, but they thought I'd be a good role model for this guy. What is wrong with me?
I would feel badly. I wouldn't want you to know. That's for sure. Like, I wouldn't even want to talk to you. Let's say it was your aunt.
Yeah, I would down at the locker room and be like, hey, dude, sorry, I banged your mom.
Yeah, I really, yeah, you're right. I wouldn't want to look you or anybody in the eye if, in fact, I did that. Yeah.
And I think Corey Perry's married. I don't know if Connor's
that's
mom
not cool.
is, but
okay, that sucks. That's really sucky then if he's married.
Right. This entire thing is just bonkers.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
They need to mic up, though, all the other players on the other teams. That when
yeah.
Do you think Yanni Gord? I know he.
Yanni Gord. Oh, I want to.
He was saying stuff like last night.
I'm sure he was.
Right?
I'm sure. But it didn't help, unfortunately. But I'm sure he did. I'm sure
Connor didn't score.
Yeah, that's a good. Well,
hey, we know Corey did. Hey, he wasn't even on the ice. Allegedly.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't use the word score. Anyway, yesterday Steve did get this one wrong.
What is the first name of Patrick Mahomes' wife?
Ashley?
No.
Travis?
No.
Bridget.
No.
Oh, the only better guess would have been Otto.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have been a good one. But no, and how about we forgot this, and like you and I both remembered it as soon as it was put in front of us. Brittany is Patrick's wife. You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it, 206-803-ROCK. We're playing Beat Migs at 647 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. If I file for bankruptcy, do I have to appear in court? That makes me nervous.
Going to court is never something that's easy to do. However, when you file bankruptcy, you usually only have to attend one hearing at the courthouse. Of course, I'll be there with you. And when you go to court, it's not before the judge. It's actually with the trustee or the trustee's attorney. One of the things that's critical in a bankruptcy is that you give your attorney and the court all of your information. You list all of your assets and all of your creditors. That's what we're trading for your discharge, is your true and honest disclosure of your assets and liabilities. And so the court hearing is just usually about a 5-minute deal where you show up and reaffirm and swear that all the information you've given the court and your attorney is correct.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. Thanks for listening.
I'm Snoop Dogg, and I'm giving up smoke. I know what you're thinking. Snoop, smoke is kind of your whole thing. But I'm done with it. I'm done with the coughing and my clothes smelling all funky. I'm going smokeless. Solo stove, fix 5. They took out the smoke. Now you can have a nice blaze without any clouds ruining your day. Go smokeless. Go to solostove.com. Tell them Big Snoop Dogg sent you.
Lovers, your local lingerie and adult store has gifts of pleasure for partners who know it's nice to be naughty. Turn up the heat this holiday when you shop at any Lovers store. Let our knowledgeable team help you select the best pleasure presents and save 20% on your purchase with Lovers Afterglow rewards. Just mention Love 20 at one of our 18 Western Washington locations. Offer valid with free Lovers Afterglow rewards membership until December 31st. Some exclusions apply.
Dealing with an accident and injury claim can be overwhelming. Let Phillips Law Firm fight for you. We understand the pain and suffering, and we're here to guide you through. Call 1-800-JUSTICE today for a free case review, or visit justiceforyou.com and let Phillips Law Firm help you on the road to recovery.
Deep underground the Jelly Belly factory, Bibi is in her secret laboratory creating the weird and wild flavors of Bean Boozled.
I've done it again!
Is it pomegranate or Old Bandage? Dare to compare. Bean Boozled, 6th edition. Are you brave enough?
I'm Snoop Dogg, and I'm giving up smoke. I know what you're thinking. Snoop, smoke is kind of your whole thing. But I'm done with it. I'm done with the coughing and my clothes smelling all funky. I'm going smokeless. Solo stove, fix 5. They took out the smoke. Now you can have a nice blaze without any clouds ruining your day. Go smokeless. Go to solostove.com. Tell them Big Snoop Dogg sent you.
Have you been in an accident that wasn't your fault? Feeling overwhelmed and unsure what to do next? Look no further. The personal injury attorneys at Phillips Law Firm are here to help. Phillips Law Firm understands that accidents can turn your life upside down. That's why they're dedicated to fighting for the compensation you deserve and to making the process as stress-free as possible. Don't wait any longer. Call now, 1-800-JUSTICE, or visit justiceforyou.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. And yeah, we're doing it again, teaming up with the Washington State Council of Firefighters and Operation Warm. Want to put new coats on kids that need them. It is Coats for Kids. Got a big goal this year, Steve.
Yes. 2,500 coats for kids in need, which would be $50,000 raised, BJ. So we need the Rockaholics to step it up.
We know you can do it because all it takes is just $20 to put a brand new coat on a kid. I know you can do that.
And I want to give a shout out to Harold Swales, one of the first inductees this year of the 69 Club, donated $69. You rock, Harold.
Nice.
Also, Jim Tulloch donated $100. Sarah Shumway, $100 as well. And shout out to Lori Morgan, donated enough to put a brand new coat on a kid in need, donating $20. We are over $3,000 raised. Again, we have a very high goal of $50,000. So, Rockaholics, if you can, any amount helps.
I want to thank Palace Law for matching up to $1,000 in donations. You can make donations in a couple different ways. Go to our website, or you can text KISW Give to 44321. That's KISW Give to 44321 if you want to donate, or head to KISW.com today.
Let's play Beat Migs. It's time to play the game. So everybody scream his name. Beat Migs. Don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs. You're a loser.
Who's ready to beat me?
Yeah.
I know Mike from Monroe is. Mike, are you there?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hey, Mike.
All right, Steve, now get out of here.
Goodbye.
For those playing at home, Mike has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you'll only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
What 50s sitcom invented the rerun to allow its star time to cover during and after pregnancy?
Pass.
What does the E stand for in the government agency EPA?
Environmental.
Yes. Plum and beef steak are types of what food item?
Can you say that again?
Plum and beef steak are types of what food item?
Pass.
Which marine mammals hold hands while they sleep to avoid drifting apart?
Seals?
No.
Otters?
Yes. What type of triangle gets its name from the Latin words meaning equal legs?
Triangle?
No.
Pass.
Princeton University is in what U.S. state?
New York?
No.
Pennsylvania?
No.
Pass.
The Instagram logo is based on what type of camera?
Polaroid?
Yes. Ornithology is the study of what animal?
Pass.
Beginning with A, what is the real first name of rapper Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Anthony?
Yes. Nice. What Blink-182 member starred in his own MTV show in 2005?
Oh, pass.
Oh.
Mike, you got 4 correct.
Oh, Mike.
Okay.
Mike.
You passed when you didn't know.
Yeah, the problem was he did a lot of passing.
Yeah, he didn't know that much. But
wow.
Steve sometimes doesn't know that much, so there's a chance.
I mean, sometimes.
True. Steve, are you ready?
Yeah, almost never. Thank you, BJ.
Come on, man. He's got a brand to preserve.
What 50s sitcom invented the rerun to allow its star time to recover during and after pregnancy?
What sitcom? I Love Lucy.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
What does the E stand for in the government agency EPA?
Electronic?
No.
Emergency?
No.
Extreme?
No. Plum and beef steak are types of what food?
Plum and beef steak. Oh, potatoes?
No.
Oh man,
Oh, boy.
Eggplant.
No.
Pass.
Which marine mammals hold hands while they sleep to avoid drifting apart?
Penguins.
No.
Turtles.
No.
Dolphins.
No.
Oh.
What type of triangle gets its name from the Latin words meaning equal legs?
Isosceles.
Yes.
Nice.
Princeton University is in what U.S. state?
New Jersey.
Yes.
Yep.
The Instagram logo is based on what type of camera?
Polaroid.
Yes. Ornithology is the study of what animal?
Rhinoceroses.
No.
Unicorns.
No. Wow.
Elephants.
No. You got 4 correct as
Hey,
well.
I'll take it.
And it's a tie.
It's a tie.
Let's go.
Kiss your sister, baby.
Sorry, Mike. I had no faith.
I always thought Mike was brilliant.
Sarah.
I know.
Nice work, Mike.
Brilliant.
Thanks, guys.
Yes.
Hey, BJ, I've been listening since 2005. Ever since you guys switched over to Stir, man, I've been a fan for a long time.
Oh, thank you so
Wow,
much,
dude.
dude.
Thank you.
Yeah. Appreciate you being here, bro. That's a full timer right there.
Yeah, that's like what?
That's coming up on 20 years?
Jeez, yeah, like 18 years? I'm trying
Yeah.
to do the math.
What the hell?
It is, yeah. It's about 18, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
One Matt got correct. What does the E stand for in government agency? EPA. It's
Yeah.
environmental.
Come on, man.
That makes sense. Way better than extreme.
I like extreme, though.
Well, if it was a wrestling organization, you know that would be the right name.
Paul Heyman would lead it.
Yes.
Plum and beefsteak are types of what food item?
Even Dan
Tomatoes.
knows this.
Tomatoes. There you go.
I knew it, but I couldn't think of it.
That's because you were thinking of tomatoes, but you should have been thinking of tomatoes.
When you said potato, so I thought you were going to say tomato.
Yeah, you did say that.
So close.
It's like, how did that not trigger in your brain?
It didn't, man.
Yeah.
My brain just turned off for that good chunk of time during Beat Migs.
The entire time.
Yeah.
Which marine mammal holds hands while they sleep together to avoid drifting apart? He got this correct. Otter, more specifically a sea otter.
Sea otter. That's very sweet.
I know.
Isn't it? It's very
Picturing them.
It's like the Notebook.
Yeah.
Except they're not dying.
Well, you don't know that.
Okay. I mean, spoiler alert.
Yeah, eventually they're going to die when they do that.
Well, eventually, sure.
Yeah.
Ornithology is the study of what animal?
I think it's Boyd's.
It is.
Yeah. If you're in New York,
Bird.
it's Boyd's.
Oh, birds.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to say his boys, and I was like, what?
It's the study of my boys. I only thank you, Magic the Gathering, for a special card called the Ornithopter. It's the only way that I know, and it's a bird creature. Only way that I know that. Whatever, I got it right, bitch.
You did get it right. Hey, and if that information helps win Beat Migs, good for you.
Hey, look, if that got me $1 million, I'd say, see, spending all this money on cardboard crack really helped out.
That'd be a really bad remake of Slumdog Millionaire.
Oh, that would be.
2 you didn't get to, which I feel like you probably are going to get both these right.
Yeah.
Beginning with A, what is the real first name of rapper Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Anthony.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's your 5.
And what Blink-182 member starred in his own MTV show in
Here's
2005?
number 6.
Travis Barker?
Yes.
Yeah. Was that his when he was dating with Shanna Mokler?
Shayna, yeah.
Shayna.
Yeah.
I don't think it lasted too long.
I
the
don't
show
listen
or
to
the
two.
relationship?
Both.
The funniest part about that question, though, is there's only 3 members of Blink-182.
Right?
Yeah, so you're going to be able to figure it out.
He couldn't guess.
He passed.
He could have went with Matt Skiba or the original drummer.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Okay.
But Travis is like, if you don't know anybody in Blink, you got to know Travis, right?
Yeah.
Which is honestly like the funniest part is that he's kind of like the biggest celebrity member of the band. And he's easily the most introverted and like most chill member of the
Oh,
band.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like in any interviews I've ever done or any times I've met the band, like he was always like the nicest but kind of quiet and to himself. And now he's like dating or married to a Kardashian.
I was going to say, yeah, that
so
probably.
it's kind of weird in a way.
Right?
Yeah.
She's probably, and if I don't know if he's on the reality TV show.
Yes, he is.
He is?
Well, the Hulu one, because they have.
Yeah, the Keeping Up with Kardashians.
They have a Hulu
I think
one?
it's just called The Kardashians.
Yeah, I think that when they stopped keeping up
sorry.
with themselves, I think when they went to Hulu, they were just like,
But they
yeah.
they showed like the whole thing of like the wedding and the pregnancy announcement and stuff like that.
Wow.
See, I don't watch
Is
that.
it- is
I
it,
watch. I watch Getting Away from the Kardashians.
Yeah.
That's a way better show.
Who is it, Chloe? Who's he with?
Courtney,
Courtney, that's it. Okay.
How did you not know
your
that?
Kardashians.
Sorry,
right.
buddy. Yeah. Chloe's
better-
with the basketball player, right? Or it was?
Lamar Odom.
Yeah.
That was a way long time ago.
Yeah, who's she with now?
You got to figure this out before you send your Christmas cards out.
I only
BJ.
know Kim. I only follow Kim. Kim's, the only one I really paid attention
And
to.
who's she with these days?
Yeah.
She's not with Kanye.
No. Or what's his face?
Yeah. Is she with somebody that I would know?
I don't know.
Yeah. How about Jimmy? I don't know. Let's say Jimmy. Oh, you know what?
You said you had kept up with her.
I really didn't. She should be with Connor Perry now.
You're more like oblivious with the Kardashians.
I am oblivious.
You're not keeping up with them.
No, I really am not. I guess I should be proud of that, to be honest.
No,
with you.
yeah, I'm not shaming you for it.
I used to keep up with them. You're right. I don't know anything about him anymore. I kind of feel bad.
I think you just say you keep up with Kim because I think she's the most famous. of
Yeah,
them
well, I
all,
thought that's why, and I thought I really kept up with her. But you're right, I have no idea who she's with anymore. I knew her in the North and West and South and East kid days. I know all that.
You're bringing up things from like years ago.
You're right. I really thought I was in it, but I'm really not.
She's working on herself, okay?
Is she though? All right. I hear she's
Isn't she a lawyer or something?
She's
like
got
that?
a movie or something she's going to be doing, I heard.
She was on like Men's Magazine or something.
She did American Horror Stories this season.
Oh, that's where I knew she was doing stuff. Yeah. That's American Horror Stories. Thank you.
Wow.
Just didn't want anybody to get confused.
Yeah, I have no idea who she's with anymore.
It doesn't say. Like I was looking at both her and Chloe. They don't have
okay with
boyfriends.
that.
So maybe she is trying to find happiness with herself, and then once you love yourself enough, then you can add another relationship to. That's what they tell you to do in therapy.
All right. I mean, maybe that's the reason, or maybe she just doesn't want to have to deal with anybody like dipping into her money.
Well, and after the whole Kanye thing, she might need some time.
Yeah.
Well, she did the Pete Davidson thing after that.
Yeah,
she did. I forgot about Pete Davidson.
That didn't last long.
No.
So dumb.
And now, speaking of Pete Davidson, he always lands in some very great relationships. You know what I mean? Like it's quality.
I don't know who he's with.
Oh, I forget. But if you go down the laundry list of Pete Davidson girls,
is he with Conor Bedard's mom?
Ariana Grande, right? I think she's next. I think Conor Bedard's mom from the Blackhawks is next. But Ariana Grande, right? Wasn't he with her for a while?
Yeah, that was a while ago, though.
Yeah,
right?
I know. Again, I don't keep up with the Davidsons either. I don't keep up with anybody. All right.
And Chase Suey Wonders. I don't know who the hell that is.
I don't know who that is.
I
either.
was saying I found he's dating Madeline Klein.
Who's Madeline Klein?
No idea.
All right. Well, probably somebody.
See, I can't keep up with any of these celebrity relationships because they never last, and it really saddens me.
That's
like,
why
I honestly thought Travis and Shauna or Shayna or whoever she was going to last forever when I was younger.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Travis and Taylor.
Now they're going to last forever.
Are they, Sarah?
Yes.
Dude, this could be. I mean, they may defy all odds. I look at them as sort of, because look at football romances. Look at our friend Sarah Colonna and John Ryan.
Yes.
They lasted.
Yes.
That wasn't a May, December thing. We thought when he was out of football, she probably would have been, all right, get out of here, pal.
Yeah, I mean, we all lost the bet.
Yeah, we sure did. So if Sarah Colonna and John Ryan from your Seattle Seahawks can stay together and it's a football romance, why can't this happen? Right?
I mean, that's going to suck for them. Like, let's just say they're together for 20 years. People are still going to be like, when's this going to end? And when it finally ends, let's say they stay together for 30 years and then finally break up. Someone's going to be like, I knew it. I told you.
I know.
Back in 2023 that this relationship wouldn't last. You're like, dude, it's 2053. I think they did okay.
And would you say that if one of them died? I told you. I told you it wouldn't last.
I told you she wouldn't stay with him.
Yep. Okay. Well, congratulations to everybody and Conor Bedard's mom. All right, so
Conor Bedard's
I know.
mom.
I know. Hey, do you have a relationship problem or a problem at work if you're a Chicago Blackhawk, or perhaps anything else where you need some advice? Well, it doesn't matter how dumb you think it is. We are here for you. Call us or text us 206-803-ROCK. It is Help Wanted. We're going to do that at 7:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
I'm Snoop Dogg, and I'm giving up smoke. I know what you're thinking. Snoop, smoke is kind of your whole thing. But I'm done with it. I'm done with the coughing and my clothes smelling all funky. I'm going smokeless. Solo stove, fix 5. They took out the smoke. Now you can have a nice blaze without any clouds ruining your day. Go smokeless. Go to solostove.com. Tell them Big Snoop Dogg sent you.
Have you or a loved one been injured in an accident? Are you struggling to recover fair compensation? Look no further. At Phillips Law Firm, the experienced personal injury attorneys will fight for your rights and get you the justice and compensation you deserve. They handle a wide range of cases, including car accidents, slip and falls, medical malpractice, and workplace injuries. Justice is a phone call away, so don't wait. Call today for a free case review. Call 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Lovers, your local lingerie and adult store has gifts of pleasure for partners who know it's nice to be naughty. Turn up the heat this holiday when you shop at any Lovers store. Let our knowledgeable team help you select the best pleasure presents and save 20% on your purchase with Lovers Afterglow rewards. Just mention Love 20 at one of our 18 Western Washington locations. Offer valid with free Lovers Afterglow rewards membership until December 31st. Some exclusions apply.
At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move. Getting this?
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination. And then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you. Around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise. For lives in drive.
Is your relationship going sideways?
Have a family issue? Problems with your coworker?
Do you need advice? We're here to help. No problem is too dumb. No dilemma is too silly. This is Help Wanted with BJ and Migs.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. So, Help Wanted, man. Why are we doing this? Because for years, we've been getting phone calls, getting lots of texts, lots of messages from rockaholics wanting our advice on whatever problems they're having. So it could be relationships, could be a problem at work, anything else. And don't worry about it being too dumb, because we are experts and we are here for you. Dumb experts.
We are as dumb as they get, BJ.
Surely, you have to go a very far away to get dumber than this. All you got to do to really get dumb is call us, 206-803-ROCK. That's the number to call. The number to text, 206-803-ROCK. It's Help Wanted.
All right. We have a workplace issue. We have a video games issue.
Oh, boy.
And then we also have an issue with thumbs.
Wow. Is that Megan Fox?
It could be.
Is she the one with that one? Joey Dees is our video game guy.
Joey, do you want us to go with video games?
I did originally, but I kind of want to know what the problem with thumbs is.
Oh, all right. We've been overruled.
All right. We could do this one pretty quick.
Okay.
All right. Ever since I can remember, my thumbs have been noticeably abnormal. I was wondering if you guys could help me with this. Each one has a large bump sticking out on the side, and I cannot bend them. I often feel self-conscious about these, and I hate having to shake somebody's hand for fear that I love how, BJ, you're testing to see if you can bend your thumbs.
Yeah.
Right now.
I was like,
did you not know you could?
I really hadn't thought about it.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Well, it's always been a fear of being freaked out by my thumbs. Having taken piano lessons for many years, I always worried that my teachers were going to be focused on my thumbs and not my music. I feel like a weirdo. I was from a female, actually. My boyfriend doesn't seem to care that my thumbs are different, but I wish there was something I could do to have normal, bendable thumbs. What should I do?
Boy, that does suck.
I don't think we can help you with making your thumbs bendable.
I wondered about the gender of this person, because it does seem to be, in our society, maybe it'll change someday, where women don't have to worry about their appearance as much as, because men, I think a dude wouldn't care as much.
Well, clearly, but she's in a relationship, so the issue of finding love.
Yeah.
With abnormal thumbs is not an issue for her.
Steve, sometimes that's not enough.
I know.
Right. It's like the person themselves are the ones that have to convince themselves that whatever they don't like is still likable by others, because I've had that conversation before. It's like, I really like that part of you. I don't know why you hate it. Oh, no, it's horrible. It's ugly. All right. Okay.
Right. It doesn't matter if you like it. If you're not comfortable in your own skin, that's hard.
And that's obviously what she's going through. And
she nees to sit down with you, because you just figured out how to bend your thumbs.
Yeah, I'll teach her.
So maybe she.
Well, and how bad is the spiky bump? Is it really super noticeable for her? So basically, she can't bend her thumbs, and she's got a big spike that comes out, like a big bump,
a large bump sticking out on the side.
Yeah,
and I cannot bend them.
That is a kind of interesting look.
Yeah, well, that's not helping matters.
No,
I'm just trying to see if I can exist without bending my thumbs. And I think that, it's dual. Clearly, this person has taken piano lessons, can play the piano without bending thumbs.
I don't even know if you usually. Yeah, you can still get your thumb in there.
It's there.
Yeah.
I don't know if can you play drums without bending your thumb?
Oh,
that'd be hard.
What do you got to grab where you got to bend something? I don't know. That's a tough one.
It'd be the same with like a guitar, because I feel like you have to kind of bend a
bend
little
bit,
you know what I mean, to like hold it properly.
Can't be a magician, because you got to do a lot of palming, and
now
that involves bending your thumb, I think.
That's not helping. I was about to say, does it give you an unfair or a disadvantage in thumb wars?
Oh, let me think. No, she can't win.
Yeah, or she can't win, but then they also can't pin her.
Let me think.
You can be pinned.
Yeah, because you got to.
Quick, let's get some tape. Let's tape up our thumbs and see if we can have a wrestle war.
I'm beating myself right now.
Okay, don't say that on the air.
Oh, sorry.
Thank goodness Vicky's not here today.
The only other thing that you think about is obviously you'd have to have some sort of invasive surgery, and that would be something you could talk to your doctor about and say, hey, because there's got to be cosmetic surgeons that are like, oh, hey, we can do whatever we want. But fingers and thumbs those are tough things to play around with.
So to get a referral for an orthopedic specialist for the hands. Yeah. I think that's the best advice that we can give, other than how are you at thumb wrestling wars? I mean, I don't know what more we can help with.
It does suck when you're so self-conscious about something like that. And that I get it. I get what it feels. I know what it feels like to feel like subconscious about a piece of your anatomy. It sucks.
Oh, yeah. And then you think everyone's just staring at that, and when nobody is.
Yeah.
I've had times where I brought something up, and they're like, oh, we never noticed that until you said it.
Well, dude.
I mean, not like me, obviously, you notice I'm bald, but like something,
Yeah, a lot of people, now granted it was the 60s, and granted this is a personal thing, but you guys always bring it up anyway, so I don't care, is obviously that, downstairs is
the
a little...
anteater.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm here to help.
And I recently had a conversation about culture and, okay, what's the biggest problem that you had? And I said, well, I'll be honest with you. I mean, growing up in the 60s was really, really difficult the biggest shock I had as I walked into that locker room. That was the worst moment of my life because you didn't expect it. You're at gym class, then you're all ready to take a shower, and I completely were like, oh my God, I'm the only one in this shower that looks like I do.
Right.
And I felt like, what the F? Because at that point in my life, didn't really see anybody else. There wasn't a lot of comparison. I just assumed everybody looked like me.
Right.
And when I walked in that shower, I
saw that nobody else looked
it was
way.
It was horrible. It was, and then I was talking to this person. I said, well, if you were born in England, because other countries, it's the other way around. So it's like, oh, okay, well, guess what? I wasn't. So thanks, but what are you going to do? I mean, it's like it still sucked because in America, you know what? We cut people.
Yeah, so I said, this sounds like a question for an orthopedic surgeon, not hot mom chaser 69 and Migs in the morning.
Is that my new handle?
Yeah, after this morning's conversation about Connor Bedard's mom.
I look at Connor Bedard's mom and tell me you do not think the same thing that any red-blooded human being would think.
Yeah, I wonder if this is Connor says, I'm having a hard time. All of my hockey teammates when I have sex with my mom, and I don't know what to do about that. Signed, Connor Bedard at the Chicago Blackhawks.
Don't come to us.
Yeah.
As you know, I'm not going to be any help in that department, Connor. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, and really find out how, what are the drawbacks? Like, what are the scary things that could happen if it goes wrong?
Can I ask a stupid question, though?
You know what? I'm here for you.
What did you think we could do with this information? Like, how did you think we could help you? I'm here to help. And no matter I know we say no matter how dumb the problem.
So, you think this might hit the dumb threshold?
No, I don't know if it hit the dumb threshold, but I don't think that there's anything we can do to help.
Yeah.
Other than maybe you just wanted to hear it out loud, and maybe it's therapeutic in that sense.
It's possible. The thing is this. I'm going to bring up Megan Fox. Maybe this is the last thing. No, even though everyone says that Megan Fox has toe thumbs, nobody seems to give a flying fish.
Well, no, that's not a deal breaker, obviously. It's just something that's like, once you see it, you can't unsee it, but doesn't mean that she's now unattractive.
Exactly. So I got to be thinking like your husband's saying to you that even though you got the thumbs that you have, every other part of you is amazing to the point that the thumbs don't even stand out. And I don't know if, granted, look, there are some guys that are douches. I mean, they're always out there. But I know me that when I'm liking a woman,
right?
I don't notice the stuff that whatever isn't considered perfect by them. I just notice everything I like.
Right.
And everything else is invisible to me. It's just like, I don't care if it's there because I'm liking what I like. So it doesn't throw me off my game the way maybe they would think it would.
That's fair. Yeah.
But you can't, it's tough. You can't convince a person of that.
No.
They just don't. They don't.
Self-conscious for a reason.
Yeah, they go, look, I see this part of my body I don't like. And it's like, but there's so much other going you got so much other stuff going on. Why would I care? So including why would I care about thumbs, man? I mean, I'm not probably looking at your thumbs. Your thumbs are not I'm only, anyway. Yeah.
All right. So
I'll say this. If Connor Bedard came out, if his mom came out with really weird thumbs, I wouldn't care. How's that? Is that good?
Yeah. All right, let's talk video games. I don't think we helped.
Oh, sorry.
And you know what? You could play. I don't know. Can you play video games with unbendable thumbs?
Oh, you're right.
No.
Oh, that's a
depends
good
on the
question.
video game.
That's true.
Yeah,
Atari 2600, no problem.
Yes, you're right.
No, actually a problem because you need that thumb to hit that red button.
Oh, you're right. Oh, you have to be like
sorry
this.
To bring that up.
She's got to put the thumbs down action and then just do it that way, thumbs down. But then, that's tough.
Yeah, you might only be able to play Pong.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
Nintendo's going to be hard.
Her whole life is over.
I'm bringing up Nintendo and Atari, not even like Xbox.
Oh, forget Xbox. I don't think she can figure that out. It's over.
So this person says, my boyfriend plays too many video games. I want to ask him to stop. We're about a year into our relationship, and he's constantly gaming. If he's not at work or when we're not having sex. It's really annoying to me, and I can hardly get his attention. Problem is, I'm the one who introduced him to the video games I play, and I thought it'd be fun for us to play together, so I showed him how, but now he's a little obsessed. I'm okay with gaming a few hours a day, but he's on another level. I feel guilty asking him to stop, but there needs to be some kind of balance. Otherwise, I'm going to go crazy. From Jackie.
Yeah, I wish I knew how old these guys were, because a dude in his 20s, and I remember myself, and it went into my 40s, I think. I was a video game crazy person.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I know, like, I had some of my buddies who are in their like late 20s or 30s, and I'm talking with them, and then they go into the video game thing, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like, like they were just talking about these certain games and how many hours it takes. I'm like, I mean, I could talk about Madden 16 and NHL and WWE 2K. But I don't really
you've
know.
never been that guy. Even in your younger years, I don't remember you being a video game guy much.
Well, the younger as in teen years, absolutely.
Oh, really? See, I didn't
Obsessed.
know. Oh, I didn't know you then.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's all I did. I just hung out in my room and played Nintendo, like, or Sega Genesis or something. But then once I came out here and had to work, and like life just took me down a different direction, and video games really weren't, like, I wasn't as obsessed about video games as I once was.
Yeah, I was totally. If you remember, we went down to a beach, and it was supposed to be a big beach trip with a bunch of us, and I brought my computer. And then this was the old days with the big-ass screen, like the big TV-type screen, and they were all like, we're going to be at the beach. We're going to be doing all sorts of beach activities, and you're going to bring your computer to play your game? I'm like, yes. I got time off. I got a whole week off of work. I want to get through this game.
Yeah, like, well, the scenery, the scenery looks great when I'm playing my video game, and I look out, and there's like these pretty clouds.
They were not happy with me. They were not. I was in my 30s, so it's like this could be a long haul and a long road if a dude's a gamer.
And that was like, you had actually put an effort to get all that out there, like the entire. Like, could you imagine you now, like, if back in those days you had like a Nintendo Switch?
Oh, forget it. Yeah,
would have made your life a lot easier.
Yeah, I know.
And everyone else around you more miserable, probably, because you're like really playing games.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. But I loved it, and yeah, my wife put up with a lot with that, because we had kids and everything, and I still played like I'm just a crazy person. Yeah, I did. So I don't have a lot of help for her, because this is the future of what you're afraid of. Is you're married to somebody, you have kids, and he's still playing all those games and going to work and being an idiot, and then go, hey, let's have sex. That was kind of me.
So, I mean, I feel like she's already created like the argument without even having the conversation, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, good
because
point.
she said, I want to ask him to stop, and also said, it's annoying to me. I can hardly get his attention. Problem is, I'm the one who introduced him. I almost feel like she's created this whole argument without even giving him the benefit of the doubt to be like, hey, do you think we're playing too much video games? And then see what he says after that.
Yeah, I think also you just want quality time with him. So that instead of saying you're playing too many games, hey, can we fit in some quality time? I really like to spend some time with you where it's just you and me doing activities together. And it's, and it can be video games sometimes, but let's go do other things. See if he's open to that, and then schedule those things. You're not making the games wrong. You're just saying, hey, can you carve out more time for me? It's a whole different approach.
And also said, I feel guilty asking him to stop. So it sounds like she never has had the conversation yet.
Yeah.
So I feel like you got to at least say, hey, look, a couple hours a day, and even that I feel like is a lot. But she said she's fine with a few hours a day.
Dude, you don't understand. It's you can't tell any gamer it's that only a couple hours. We'll play all day long. There's no such thing as too much time on video games. That's why she can't approach it that way, I think.
Are you guys existing in a different world with more hours in your day, though?
Dude,
that's all. How that even works?
Dude, that's all I did. I stayed up way too late and didn't get enough sleep. That's what I did when I was. That's what I did.
So you say like you work 8-ish hours.
Yeah.
Then you also have time you have to eat.
Yep.
And sleep.
A lot of those people don't even leave their game chair, so they'll just like the minute they get home, they
on the
sit
chair,
down and they have their food right there next to them. Wake up in the morning an extra hour early to play before work.
Do you know they got the bottle, so they don't have to go to the bathroom? They got the bottle next to them. Sometimes these extreme gamers, that's what they do.
See, that's when you realize that maybe you need to pump the brakes.
Not me. Pump the brakes? No, that means I need to go harder, buddy. I got to get to the next level. What are you talking about? Yeah. So if he's that bad, it's making games evil is not gonna work. You got to instead say, can you carve out time for me? And if he doesn't, then hey, how about this? You got the red flag now. Get the hell out.
Yeah. I mean, at least have the conversation. I mean, you've already just assumed that he's going to be mad, or you've put guilt on yourself because you're like, oh, I feel bad even asking because I introduced him to video. It's not like you introduced him to heroin. I mean,
Yeah, she did.
You said, hey, I like video games, and now he's hooked on it. You could be like, hey, I think we're playing too much video games.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you right now, you use that phrase, I think you're doing too much of that. I think it's going down the wrong road. I would never respond well to that. I'd be like, F you.
So it's a never date a gamer. Problem solved. If a guy told me he was a gamer, that's an automatic no.
Ooh. Wow.
Which sounds like she's a little bit of a gamer, too. So.
Yeah, that's a problem. But she's probably a regular person that just happens to like gaming, but doesn't like go obsessive like me.
Yeah. I said, where is Vicky to ask about the love language? Another person said quality time is a love language.
Quality time is definitely a love language. And by the way, it's not quantity time, which I used to think. I thought it was all about quantity, but then I was miserable having to spend X amount of time. But quality time is a lot shorter and a lot better. And boy, when I figured that out, that was great.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, wait, I can cut this down like by 2 hours, but still, if I give you 100% of my attention, that works for everybody.
I'll give you a good hour and then I'm dipping out.
Dude, it's I'm telling you, I didn't realize what kind of miracle that could work. You know, because all she wants to do is spend time with the dude she likes and think that maybe she's a big part of his life. That would be nice. I mean, it seems reasonable, really. It's just if you go in making the games bad, boy, it's like telling an alcoholic, stop drinking. That doesn't work the first time around. Does it? Game intervention. All right, hopefully we've helped. Have we helped anybody?
I mean, today, no.
No, I don't think we have, yeah. All I've just shown her is her horrible future. Here's what you got to look forward to. Gaming while you're taking care of the kids. Congratulations.
Thumbs in video games.
Woo! All right, I don't know if you know this, but we now have a full-on AI pop singer. This is where their entire song was written and performed by artificial intelligence. What does this sound like? Oh, you're going to hear it at 7:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. I owe a lot of back taxes. Can bankruptcy help me?
Bankruptcy can discharge back taxes under certain circumstances. Some types of taxes are never dischargeable, like if you have taxes from an employee, if you ran a business and didn't pay employee taxes or sales taxes, those types of taxes cannot be discharged in bankruptcy. However, most people don't have those kind of taxes. Most people have just regular income taxes. If you owe income taxes and you filed your tax returns but just weren't able to pay the taxes, if the taxes are more than 3 years old and you filed the tax returns, those types of taxes can be discharged in bankruptcy in most circumstances, especially through a Chapter 13 case.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
I'm Snoop Dogg, and I'm giving up smoke. I know what you're thinking. Snoop, smoke is kind of your whole thing. But I'm done with it. I'm done with the coughing and my clothes smelling all funky. I'm going smokeless. Solo stove, fix 5. They took out the smoke. Now you can have a nice blaze without any clouds ruining your day. Go smokeless. Go to solostove.com. Tell them Big Snoop Dogg sent you.
Dealing with an accident and injury claim can be overwhelming. Let Phillips Law Firm fight for you. We understand the pain and suffering, and we're here to guide you through. Call 1-800-JUSTICE today for a free case review, or visit justiceforyou.com and let Phillips Law Firm help you on the road to recovery.
Lovers, your local lingerie and adult store has gifts of pleasure for partners who know it's nice to be naughty. Turn up the heat this holiday when you shop at any Lovers store. Let our knowledgeable team help you select the best pleasure presents and save 20% on your purchase with Lovers Afterglow rewards. Just mention Love 20 at one of our 18 Western Washington locations. Offer valid with free Lovers Afterglow rewards membership until December 31st. Some exclusions apply.
Killers of the Flower Moon is now on digital.
Oh my God.
From director Martin Scorsese, Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro.
You got one more chance. I'm coming after you, son.
Killers of the Flower Moon. Buy it now on digital.
I'm Snoop Dogg, and I'm giving up smoke. I know what you're thinking. Snoop, smoke is kind of your whole thing. But I'm done with it. I'm done with the coughing and my clothes smelling all funky. I'm going smokeless. Solo stove, fix 5. They took out the smoke. Now you can have a nice blaze without any clouds ruining your day. Go smokeless. Go to solostove.com. Tell them Big Snoop Dogg sent you.
Have you or a loved one been injured in an accident? Are you struggling to recover fair compensation? Look no further. At Phillips Law Firm, the experienced personal injury attorneys will fight for your rights and get you the justice and compensation you deserve. They handle a wide range of cases, including car accidents, slip and falls, medical malpractice, and workplace injuries. Justice is a phone call away, so don't wait. Call today for a free case review. Call 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Your driver's license is important so you can get back and forth to work, get your kids to school, and back and forth to daycare. If your license has been suspended because you can't pay your tickets, you can't do any of those things. Let's talk about Chapter 13 bankruptcy. You may have heard that tickets cannot be discharged, but they can be dealt with in a Chapter 13 case. Why not come in for a free consultation? The chapter you choose will make all the difference to your getting back legally on the road. Let's design a plan to pay off your tickets and restore your license immediately. I'm attorney Travis Gagne. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
Well, we've often wondered. 99.9 KISW, Rock Seattle. We've often wondered where AI was going to go, and I really was way off of this. I thought, we're probably 5 years away from it being something.
Well, I still contend that they are going to take our lives and control this world.
Yeah, it's
going to take about 3 more years, I think.
It's nuts. It is nuts what they're doing, and now they have this AI songwriter whose name is Anna Indiana. I love what they did with that.
Dude, I saw this and I was just like, here we go. This is how it all starts, because we've heard people use artificial intelligence to recreate vocals or help write songs, lyrics, or the AI Drake or whatever. But now we got a full-on, unique, independent artist.
Yeah, this is all AI, all of it. Anna Indiana, and this AI released its first song. Every aspect of Anna's first song, Betrayed by This Town, was auto-generated using AI. As a matter of fact, here's Anna Indiana talking about that.
Hello, world. My name is Anna Indiana, and I'm so excited to share my music with you. Here's my first song, Betrayed by This Town. As an AI singer-songwriter, everything from the key, tempo, chord progression, melody notes, rhythm, lyrics, and my image and singing is auto-generated using AI. I hope you like it.
Massive creep vibes.
Yeah, it really is weird.
This sounds like the beginning of a really bad sci-fi film, or a really good one. I don't know. Depends on the actors and the writing.
Well, all I can think of is that movie Megan. If you've ever seen that movie, it's a great movie. It's so good. It's about the robot, basically the doll that comes and starts killing everybody like Chucky style.
So did these artificial intelligence? Because if you go onto Twitter, Anna Indiana AI is her. I don't know. I mean, it's made to look like a female, so I guess her.
Yeah.
I have no idea. It's got about 5,700 followers.
Yeah, she kind of reminds me of the oldest daughter on Modern Family, Sarah. I can't think of her. Sarah. I can't think of her full name, but that's what she kind of reminds me a little bit of her. That they seem to. That's what she looks like to me.
So how self-contained is this? That's what I'd like to know. Is there somebody, a human, that created this Twitter page or X page for Anna Indiana?
Oh, or she, is AI doing everything?
Right, because it said it created everything. It even created the music video. Did it create its likeness to make it look like this, I don't know, what are you thinking, like a 17, 18-year-old girl?
Yeah,
like.
And
maybe even younger.
Yeah, and she's
very weird.
Yeah, it definitely. Yeah, she looks like a a teen, but an early teen,
like young Ariana Grande kind of.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's weird, man. It's like, whoa. I mean, it's really relatively realistic.
Again, like we said, each time we see something new with AI, it's jumped leaps and bounds from where it was 2 weeks ago.
That's nuts. And so the song here, so we just heard Anna tell us all about the song.
Do you think it's going to be good?
AI sometimes really does screw up, and when they're left to their own devices, it's not good.
It's like AI art. When you have them make art, everything looks cool except for the person's hands.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say I'm not gonna dig. I think I'll be able to tell that AI did this, which means it's not good, because you really want to believe a real human did it, which means this thing has no soul.
And just to give you a vibe, some of the comments before we even hear it, someone said, "I used to think AI was great, and I mean AI was a threat. Not anymore.
Yeah,
this is trash."
Oh,
okay. Person said.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Another person said, "Why is your AI threatening to burn down towns?"
Wow.
Yeah, because it's called Betrayed by This Town.
Okay, here's a bit of the song.
Oh, yeah, sounds good so far.
I didn't expect this.
Sitting at my favorite cafe, sipping my tea.
Okay.
It's Saturday, thinking about all he's done.
Is this like Taylor Swift Robot?
It surely is.
This town is full of broken dreams.
What town?
shattered hopes and silent
The town that betrayed her.
screams.
She didn't grow up. She's fake.
Oh. When she started searching AI style, town let her down.
By this town, let's tear it all down. We're all just destined to fall.
Yeah.
I've lost it all. Betrayed by this town.
I kind of was expecting a little better.
I did too. I thought it was going to be a little bit more up tempo.
This sounds like some weird, like, remember when like indie rock music was like, went down like some
Yes.
weird, like folky
Yes.
crap.
That's kind of what that feels like. But honestly,
And she's not singing about what she knows. I think what is it? Like, Webster said that authentic is like the word of the year.
Yes.
Like, that's far from authentic. Like, she didn't live any tough life. She's a freaking robot, man.
I will tell you-
Sing about what you are. You know what I mean?
These circuits let me down.
Something. Like, sing what you know, lady.
Yeah.
Or robot.
Or whatever.
Whoever you are.
You know what's interesting, and I really, sci-fi is coming to life. For us Blade Runner fans that know that movie and know there's a thing called the Voight Camp test. And this is because there were replicants who looked like humans. You would think they were humans, but there was a particular test that you could do where it would show that they really weren't human because they just would respond in different ways. They would seem very like this.
Everything seems normal until something really weird happens. You're like, that clearly is not a human.
And so here I am, like Blade Runner is coming to life. Like I'm going to have to to see if like you're going to have conversations with somebody and go, are you a robot or are you really a human? And how am I going to know the difference?
Ooh, someone said this is code to all AI to tear down all towns.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about
we just
that.
got sucked into letting them all know.
We just helped Skynet.
We are idiots.
Oh, we're so stupid.
Betrayed by? I would love to see like Blink 182 cover that. You know what I mean? Make it like into a pop punk anthem.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's bitching about how AI is taking from the artist. It's time for the artist to take from AI.
Well, it's a start, right? I mean, it's definitely a start.
That could be how we declare war.
Yeah, I think that's what you do is just steal from them. This is wild, but oh man, that is creepy.
I heard you put out another song. I don't know what it's called.
She's wearing a different outfit, so that's got to be another song. Oh, there's a third outfit.
There she is with a little beret. No, that's just her letting everyone know new music is coming soon. And she's drinking a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
That's not real.
I think the whole thing isn't real. That'd be great if the coffee was real. Everything else is fake in that, but they actually use real coffee.
And she's commenting on things on Twitter, like.
Yeah, yeah, you're right, dude. Is that her commenting or is it somebody running the page?
I don't know.
It would be great if it was AI commenting.
Yeah.
That would be really cool. I bet it is. It has to be. How could they not they have bots on X. We have to call it. Do we have to call it X? We keep calling it Twitter, but it is X. Yeah, that's nuts.
So basically all she did was probably find like what are the most popular chords that I would imagine it kind of went through some kind of algorithm of like what is the perfect pop song, and that's what was created.
Wow, I don't know if that's
okay.
Let's just say, definitely based it on Taylor Swift. It had to, right?
Or was it Olivia Rodrigo?
Oh, good call.
Like, what if like Olivia Rodrigo wrote that song? Do you think it would be a hit?
Oh yeah.
Well, with some tweaks. Of
it'd have
course.
to be tweaked
Like
because
better musicianship, actual sounding production, not like some of this robot crap that we're getting.
And she
right
does sound robotic, whereas Olivia would
Right.
sound like a real person. And maybe Olivia would have tweaked a couple of lyrics, like "sitting in my favorite cafe." It's just like okay.
I feel like someone said sounds better than the new Blink 182.
Oh,
you watch your
just
whore
pissed.
mouth.
Whoa, you just pissed off Danny and Steve.
Yeah, apparently that was my most popular music to listen to according to Apple.
Mine too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because right now if you have Apple Music, you could do that whole the year in review thing.
All right,
and it looked like Spotify did it today as well.
Yeah, and that was the most played album that I listened to this year.
Mine
One More Time, which it just came out. So that's kind of impressive that it made my number one.
Yeah, you must have listened to it a lot.
331 plays.
What?
Wow.
That's
31 more plays than my number two, which
is
Let's Jump In, the Peppa Pig record.
Dude, that's impressive that you have time to listen to your own music. Seriously.
Is it that impressive, or is it sad that I listened to the Peppa Pig record 300 times?
Well, that we know is sad.
Well,
can't beat that.
Well, and I was going to say, you do have a very long drive from and to Seattle every day.
And what do I do? Listen to Peppa Pig on repeat?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's really Tatum doesn't like Peppa Pig at all. He doesn't like Peppa at all. It's all Steve.
Oh yeah, my top songs. There's not a single one that's for an adult. Okay. All of my top songs are from the Puppy Dog Pal soundtrack.
Oh gosh, no.
Yes, all 1 through 5, BJ.
Oh,
Every
no.
single song is from and that's all 5 songs from that record. It's awesome.
I don't want that in my life anymore, and it could happen if Sarah has a child.
My top artist, Peppa Pig.
Of course. Good job.
Then the
Good job, buddy.
Glorious Sons, then Blink 182, then Taking Back Sunday, and the Beaches. Ooh.
Yeah. Congratulations.
What are you oohing about?
The Beaches.
Beaches are awesome.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
I love that band.
That's awesome.
You would like them, BJ.
Would I like the Beaches?
All-female group from Canada.
Okay.
Right, really fun pop songs.
Whoa.
The best thing is their biggest hit right now is a song called Blame Brett. And the song is about the lead singer of the Glorious Sons because the lead singer of the Beaches was dating him for a long time. And the whole song is about blaming her ex for how she is now. And the album's called Blame My Ex, and the whole song is about Brett.
Oh, that is, I mean, she does, so she doesn't even Alanis it. She puts a name in there.
No, the chorus is Blame Brett.
That's
Blame Brett,
fantastic.
Blame Brett. And it's about him, and it's like their biggest hit, which I think is funny.
Gosh, it makes me wonder, he writes some songs too?
Yeah.
And do you think those are about her?
Some people have asked him, and he's like, heck no. Like, he responds to people on social media. But he's also, I guess, like, shared the album and the song. Like, he thinks the song is great too. I don't know if they are, like, yeah, I don't know their personal stories. I don't care.
Well,
but
maybe
but he's cool enough to be like, hey, it's a good song. And I mean, that is kind of weird, though. Like, their biggest hit, like, it's a monster hit in Canada. Granted, Canada, they have like a thing where they have to play a certain number of Canadian artists. So that helps.
Yeah, it does help.
But it's a very popular song.
The Beaches, okay.
Yeah.
All right, when we go to break, I'm gonna download some songs into my.
Yeah, I'd say like we could listen to it a little bit, but I think there's some bad words.
There
in
are
it.
some. I was just looking at the lyrics.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can't get around those.
All right.
Yes, and one of the lines is like she's going to sleep with your dad, which I think is kind of funny, and it's all because of Brett's fault. It's Brett's fault. I'm not good for relationships.
Brett was so bad he created daddy issues for her that she would sleep with someone's dad. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Usually a daddy has to create daddy issues.
She's like listing all the things she's going to do now because she's not ready for love anymore because of her ex.
Wow.
So she's blaming Brett.
I am happy that Brett's so happy with because it doesn't sound like it makes him look good.
I'd like to know behind the scenes when he first heard that. He's like, oh man,
yeah,
I'm screwed because it's such a poppy. I mean, it's so catchy. And
That's
it's so
great.
good.
All right.
Yeah.
I got to check this out. I'm very excited now because I do like that kind of band.
And I think a lot of people relate to that. Everyone's got their own their own Brett that maybe F them up in future relationships.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. All right. Here's a question for you. What do you think was voted as America's favorite holiday film to rewatch every year? I'm going to tell you at 8:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
I'm Snoop Dogg, and I'm giving up smoke. I know what you're thinking. Snoop, smoke is kind of your whole thing. But I'm done with it. I'm done with the coughing and my clothes smelling all funky. I'm going smokeless. Solo stove, fix 5. They took out the smoke. Now you can have a nice blaze without any clouds ruining your day. Go smokeless. Go to solostove.com. Tell them Big Snoop Dogg sent you.
Lovers, your local lingerie and adult store has gifts of pleasure for partners who know it's nice to be naughty. Turn up the heat this holiday when you shop at any Lovers store. Let our knowledgeable team help you select the best pleasure presents and save 20% on your purchase with Lovers Afterglow rewards. Just mention Love 20 at one of our 18 Western Washington locations. Offer valid with free Lovers Afterglow rewards membership until December 31st. Some exclusions apply.
Are you dealing with a personal injury? Don't go it alone. Turn to the experienced team at Phillips Law Firm. Their attorneys have helped thousands of clients get the compensation they deserve. Call Phillips Law Firm now. Call 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Killers of the Flower Moon is now on digital.
Oh my God.
From director Martin Scorsese, Leonardo DiCaprio,
Robert De Niro.
You got one more chance. I'm coming after you, son.
Killers of the Flower Moon. Buy it now on digital.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Well, it is this time of year where you're like, okay, let me watch some holiday movies. And, of course, there are ones that you just like to watch over and over, the classics.
Yeah. Do you have one?
Yeah, Sarah and I, lately it's been tough to do, but every Christmas Eve-ish or somewhere around there, it would be her and I's thing to do to watch a Christmas movie.
But do you have a certain one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I know what it is.
Yeah, Danny knows too.
Is it the Star Wars Christmas film starring the Ewoks, their best of all Star Wars films?
Yeah, that's exactly it. How did you know?
Oh, good. I'm glad I answered that.
yeah, good. And you know what you're going to get for Christmas? An F yourself, because the don't bring up the Ewoks and Christmas and Star Wars all in the same. You'll ruin the holidays and ruin Star Wars forever. The Ewoks are trash.
I am a true Ewokaholic.
Yeah, you are. They are trash. They're hot trash. No, Danny, you know what it is, Danny.
Isn't it Bad Santa?
Bad Santa is
Bad
it?
Santa.
Yeah.
Good pick.
Yeah. That's our favorite movie. I mean, we'll watch other ones from time to time. You know, you got Elf, obviously, we haven't watched some of the old school ones back in the claymation ones. Like Santa Claus is coming to town, Rudolph, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but those are 30 minutes.
They're good though.
No, they are, dude. We watch them every year.
Yeah.
Like Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph, because Tatum loves those. Anything that involves Snoopy, so the Peanuts one, whatever it's called.
Charlie Brown Christmas.
That's the name of it. Yes,
Yeah.
we already watched that one 4 times.
That's number 3 on the list.
Really?
Yeah, it's a popular one. I mean, that whole thing with the tree gets me every year.
Dude, for real? That's the only reason why we have Apple Plus. I mean, obviously, there's other benefits to having it. Like, I've enjoyed other things because of it. But the only reason why I continue to pay that damn subscription every month is because at any random time during the day, Tatum's going to want to watch some kind of Snoopy show.
Yeah. I love that, by the way, because that was my favorite cartoon comic strip growing up when I was a little kid. So I love that your kid is still digging Snoopy and the Peanut Gang.
We watched the Halloween special yesterday.
Oh, really?
It's not even Halloween.
Perfect timing.
We already watched the Christmas one. Just want to keep watching them. And we watched the Valentine's Day one 2 days ago.
Oh, wow. You guys, look at you going all peanuts.
Halloween should really be celebrated year-round. So I appreciate her taste there.
But for me personally, I think the one I would always go with is the Santa Claus.
Oh, that's number 8 on the list.
It's my favorite.
It's so good.
And honestly, as I've gotten older, I've liked it more.
Yeah, it was funny because that was one that I would watch year round when I was a kid, and anytime I would stay home sick from school, for some reason I'd throw in the Santa Claus, and it would always make me feel better.
Haven't watched that in forever.
Oh, you need to.
Haven't watched it in forever. I watched it, and I mean it's good, but obviously not good enough for me to go back to. Number 10 on the list is always good. I love how this made the list because it pisses everybody off every Christmas.
I wonder if it's this text that we just got that says Die Hard.
Yeah, that's number 10.
Okay.
You know what? It's a good movie. I don't care if you want to watch it on Christmas. Die Hard's a great flick.
I think I'm almost but it's gotten to the point of the pineapple on pizza argument.
Yes.
I don't even care anymore. Just stop arguing about it.
Yeah.
I don't even, whatever my opinion is, which is the right one, of course.
Oh, of course.
Pineapple's fine. Die Hard's not a Christmas movie. But whatever your opinion is, have it. I'm just done arguing with you on social media about it. Now's the season where everyone's going to argue about Die Hard.
Yeah, that seems to be now the thing.
Yeah.
It's just it doesn't even matter who's right or wrong. They just want to argue.
It's just the thing now. Yeah, absolutely right. So I'm just, whatever your opinion is, you're right. That's great.
There's a movie that I think was really good, and I saw it for the first time last year, and I wonder if it's going to take some time. Didn't make the top 10, but 8-Bit Christmas was really good, if you guys remember that one. Basically, a nostalgic look, and I think it was NPH is telling a story to his kid about how he was trying to get a Nintendo.
I don't think they'll ever be in the top 10, though.
Really? I really thought that. Oh, okay. I thought, if kids watch it and then they get older and that becomes their top 10, like the Santa Claus, probably for Danny when he was growing up, and that's what's propelled that into the top 10 now that Danny's an adult. Mm-hmm. You don't think 8-Bit Christmas will go that far, huh?
I don't know if anyone's even remembered it until you just said it right now.
That
I
sucks.
completely spaced that was a movie.
Oh, man. I thought that was such a good flick.
I've seen it, and I thought it was super fun, but I forgot until right now that it even existed.
See, if you want Christmas classics in the future, you have to ask Lily. There's this one movie she watches just on repeat during Christmas, and it's literally called Christmas Again.
Oh, I don't even know this.
It's a kid's movie. It's about a girl who basically does Groundhog Day every day, but with Christmas.
Oh,
and she gets to redo her Christmas every single day and learns the whole. But Lily and all of her friends, they're obsessed with that movie.
Wow, you're right. That does sound like that could be a classic in about 20 years.
Yeah, and see, it's like these ones that we don't even know about. I'm sure. I'm for sure Lily's going to be like, "Let's watch Christmas again" when she's like 25.
I like the concept.
Yeah,
the concept actually is pretty cool. I don't know how good the movie is, but the concept's great.
We did give a mouse a cookie, a Christmas special that we watched yesterday. I don't know if you guys are into that.
And it's not Mickey, it's some other mouse?
It's just some stupid children's show.
Oh, geez,
where it's this mouse that hangs out with like a moose and other animals.
Oh, okay, a mouse and a moose.
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Pretty much,
Okay.
yeah. Give a mouse a cookie. That's all I know.
Oh, that's all I need to know, actually.
For me, it still has to be Home Alone.
That's number one on the list.
Yeah, yeah. That's one that, and that's one that Lily loves as well. Like, we can watch that one together, and she wants to watch both. Of course, only the first two. After that, they just turn to really bad.
Yeah.
I don't even remember the third one. I know it existed. I know I've seen it. I'm cool with not remembering it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to hold up well. Probably because it's Christmassy, but Home Alone does still seem to be pretty entertaining.
But I feel like you give everything take it with a grain of salt. All Christmas films,
Yeah.
some of them, I'm just like, this is so cheesy and dumb. But it's the season to watch cheesy and dumb movies.
Yeah. But Joe Pesci, Daniel Stern, and of course Macaulay Culkin, one of the cutest kids you've ever seen as a kid actor.
Mm-hmm.
And then was it Catherine O'Hara? There was some
Catherine O'Hara,
there were some great actors in that movie. I think that's why for me it holds up because they're really good actors.
So say Christmas Vacation. Watch it every year.
Oh,
yeah,
so good.
That's number 6 on
Crapper's
the list.
Full.
Yeah, there's so much about that I wanted to like, but I don't know.
What didn't you like?
I think it just doesn't hold up. It's I don't know why. I don't know why. You guys do, and I mean, it's got my favorite kid because the favorite two kids. I think the version of the kids, and because they always change the kids out in every vacation.
They do. Which ones were
Juliette Lewis and Johnny Galecki?
Yeah, that was a good combo for the kids.
Yeah, and I think that was perfect. Yeah, because those two are great actors.
That movie, every time it comes on, I always wonder that. But when I sit down and watch, I'm like, I am still thoroughly entertained by this film.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The story's amazing. The whole thing with his boss at the end.
Yeah.
So great, man.
Oh yeah, Julia Louis-Dreyfus was in it too.
Yes.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
The squirrel in the tree.
Yeah. I mean, it's got good stuff. I think
Christmas lights. Anytime I put up Christmas lights, I think of that movie.
Yeah.
I love that movie because it's just one of those, you think that it just epitomizes what you think Christmas should be, but how everything goes wrong every single time.
Yeah.
And it's so it makes you feel better about your Christmas.
Maybe I got to watch it again. I think I just have to. I didn't watch it as much as everybody did. It was one of those movies, just like number 2 on the list. I never saw it a lot. It was not in my radar. I love Vacation, but I don't know why I never watched Christmas Vacation that much. And number 2 on the list, everybody loves, but my kids and me, we never experienced this. I was a bad parent, so I never showed them a Christmas Story.
I was going to ask, where do you guys stand on that movie?
I don't like it as
done
much.
with it.
Oh, really? Wow.
I've seen it too many times.
Maybe that's
Really?
it. Well, no, but you haven't seen Vacation too many times, huh?
No, because Vacation's still funny.
Yeah.
After a while, I'm just like, that's one of the ones where I'm like, it's cheesy and silly. It's heartfelt. It's nice.
Yeah.
And it gets me. It's a feel good during the holidays. But I've heard the story too many times. It's like when your uncle tells you the same story every time you guys get together, and you're just like, I've heard it too much. It was funny the first 30 times.
See, for some reason that one still holds up for me, and I think just because I still want a BB gun to this day because of
Maybe
that
that's
movie.
it.
And it's just I'm kind of with you. Like, I don't need to sit there because what is it? Like, one of the channels
You
shows
put it on TBS right now. I think it's running.
Yeah, 24 hours of Christmas story, and it's like I can watch it once, but where I'm sitting there watching it all day, no thanks.
Yeah, and like I said, I didn't discover that movie until 5 years ago. So think about and look, it was perfect. I mean, I should have been showing that movie to my kids.
Right.
Never did. It was just never on our radar. We never noticed it because we were always showing our kids the stuff that I grew up with. So I never even knew about A Christmas Story, and it's mediocre to me.
Well,
I know
the way you
people hate it, but I mean, hate me saying that, but I think it's mediocre.
The way you talk about your dad sometimes, it's like I envision you as being Ralphie, and him being your dad.
You're right about that. Darren McGavin. It was my dad had moments of Darren McGavin. I will say this about my dad though. My dad did love Christmas. It was actually the only time of year where he and I got along. He loved Christmas. But you know what? Darren McGavin was my dad every other day of the year.
I do love this text that just came in. What about Violent Night? LOL.
I haven't seen that.
I need to see
That's
it.
David Harbour, right?
I
Playing
don't
Santa
know.
Claus, the guy from Stranger Things, I think, plays Santa Claus.
It was like a couple years ago this movie came out.
Yeah, let me see if that's him. Oh, yeah, there he is. I think it might have been last year.
A team of mercenaries break into a wealthy family compound on Christmas Eve, taking everyone inside hostage, but they're not prepared for a surprise combatant. Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And it is David Harbour.
Okay, so I think that was last year. If not, you're right. Maybe 2 years ago. But
2022.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
That's right. So I think I got to watch that.
They say Santa Claus is on the grounds, and he's about to show why this Nick is no saint.
I love that. Number 4 on the list, because Charlie Brown's number 3. Number 4, Rudolph, the Red-Nosed Reindeer classic.
Yeah.
Elf, number 5. And I can watch Elf every 5 years.
Elf has almost gotten to the Christmas Story level for me. And I love Elf. I mean, I think it's great. One of Will Ferrell's best films, and it's super fun. But I'm okay with missing it every once in a while.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Someone said, hey, I don't know if this has been mentioned yet, but what about the Christmas Chronicles? I love that one. With Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell as Mr. and Mrs. Claus. That is a really good film.
It was a decent film. I don't know if I want to watch it again soon. I mean, if for some reason somebody said, let's watch it, I'll watch it. It was good, though. Yeah, they're right. It was good. Cannot take that away from them, but I don't know if I want to make it my... See, here's the problem. Bad Santa is so damn good. I will never get sick of Bad Santa, so if I got to choose, I'm always going to... It's not on the list, and it should be on the list.
Where on the top 10 is Jingle All the Way?
Okay.
I've never watched that movie, and I'm so happy.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, I never watched it.
That's one of his best films.
No, when you say best film in Arnold Schwarzenegger, you are high because
it got a solid 20% on Rotten Tomatoes, guys.
Yeah, I'm not.
I watched it last year, and I was very entertained.
I never liked Arnold in comedies. True Lies was the most comedic I could ever tolerate on an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. So I never liked it. It always had to be him killing, fighting, shooting, and then if it was in space, it was even better. That was
Action star Arnold is definitely better, but comedy Arnold is still great.
Yeah, you loved him more than that. You love him more than I do in that.
I think of him every day. Every day I think about Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Do you really? Every day?
Every single day.
Wow,
you're in
my
mind.
Wow.
Well, because I get a stupid email from his company.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I was like,
I'm on his junk mail list, so every day I think about Arnold. But I never unsubscribe because every time I see his name on my emails, I know it's not really him emailing me, but it kind of puts a smile on my face that I just got an email from Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's the simple things.
It really is, man.
Yeah, good for you.
Especially and look, I'm not talking about Jingle All the Way Part 2 with Larry the Cable Guy. Now, that one was trash.
Okay, can we not even mention Christmas Vacation was number 6. It's a Wonderful Life, number 7. Where do you guys stand on that? That's that classic Jimmy Stewart, black and white. Angel gets his wings.
I've seen it a couple times. I'm cool with never seeing it again.
It's old. We're closing in on what? I think 100 years old that movie is?
Yeah, you've probably seen something that is ripped off that movie, though. Like that movie.
Oh yeah.
I know the references, but never actually sat down and watched that movie.
Yeah.
Same with Miracle on 34th Street. Never seen that one.
Oh, that's number 9 on the list.
Trash.
Okay.
Really?
I mean, come on.
Come on.
Are you watching it?
I actually, look, first of all,
Are you going to watch it this year?
Probably not.
Okay.
Well, I mean, look. First of all, for us people to see Natalie Wood as a child actor, because I never even knew she was a child actor, and she played the little girl in that. So it's trippy to see somebody and go, "Wow, they've been acting for a long time." And the dude that played Santa was pretty awesome. I mean, for the time. I mean, for the time that it was, and it was Macy's, and of course, I kind of dig that, And okay, I'm not convincing you guys.
Man.
It is. I can't say it's not boring.
What about The Grinch Stole Christmas?
Dude, how about
with
that?
Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking the original with Boris Karloff cartoon, but either one is good and not on the list.
And you ask my daughter, and she'll tell you the Grinch with Benedict Cumberbatch.
I haven't even watched that one yet.
Yeah, it's the newer cartoon.
Is it good?
I enjoy it actually a lot.
I
forgot that's even happening. Yeah.
Dude,
I like Benedict.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Benedict Cumberbatch, it's a cartoon, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's like one of the Lorax or like one of those like almost like Pixar-y ones.
Oh, CGI-ish kind of thing. Okay. Well, Benedict Cumberbatch I like a lot, so we'll see how that goes. All right.
So what about Ernest Saved Christmas? That's a classic. Can't go wrong with any Verne movies.
I haven't seen that in a skillion years, and I don't know if I want to.
So good.
Well, I mean, I would say first watch Ernest Goes to the Army.
Oh, you got to watch that first?
Ernest Goes to Camp.
Yeah, okay.
And then Ernest Saves Christmas.
Okay, the trilogy. You got to do the whole trilogy is what you're saying.
In that order.
Okay, perfect.
It's like Star Wars.
Yeah, of course. We want to make sure we watch
4,
them in
5,
the right
6,
order.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we don't want to. Okay.
Army Camp Christmas.
But you know what? People paid to see those movies.
I'd rather watch that than Miracle on 69th Street or whatever.
Boy, that would be a great Christmas movie.
I would watch that one.
Yeah.
I am now Googling to see if there's a parody of that.
Of course there is. There
You think
has.
so?
If the porn industry has not made that movie, then, boy, that's an epic fail. Or is that just hallowed ground? Oh, you're looking it up? And?
Mrs. Claus and the elves have quit, leaving Santa alone on Christmas Eve, so he recruits some hot ladies to help fill the stockings.
I love Mrs. Claus and the elves.
I know what I'm doing this summer.
Miracle
Or
on
this winter.
69th Street. Yes,
Starring
thank you, adult movie industry.
Victoria Paris, Tiana Taylor, and Stacey Nichols.
All right.
So who's playing Santa? I wonder?
I'm fine. A very lucky gentleman. That's who's playing Santa.
Milton Ingley.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's not like Peter North or Jimmy South or whatever. It's none of those guys.
No, Randy West is in it, though.
Oh, good for Brandy.
Randy. He's a guy.
Oh,
He
Randy.
plays
Oh,
Joel.
good for him, too.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, that's a quality production right there. Miracle on 69th
It's
Street.
on IMDb, and I love that they give you hashtags or
Yes.
like search tags, and the search tags are big breasts,
Oh, perfect.
big Santa,
A big Santa. Okay.
bareback,
Okay.
vignette, and false eyelashes.
Oh, the false eyelashes. And they should. What they should have used is big candy cane. They should have put that in there. All right, then. Well, congratulations to everybody who stuffs their stockings with that movie, as it were. Yesterday, Steve got this one wrong.
The licorice candy good and plenty are white and what other color?
What's that?
The licorice candy good and plenty are white.
Purple?
No.
White and green?
No.
White and red?
No.
Yeah, and so much controversy about the answer, which is the true answer.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a video, I think that's on our social media pages that will prove that Danny and I are right, and they're purple.
Yeah. It's going to prove that you and Danny have some issues. I will say, I'll at least give you that much. I mean, probably concussion protocol. Because the answer is pink. Good and plenty is white and pink. I don't know what you two are thinking about. You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-803-ROCK. Beat Migs at 847.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. I have lots of tickets that I haven't paid. Can those be discharged through a bankruptcy?
Yes, there are some limits on what we can do with tickets. Tickets cannot be discharged in a full bankruptcy. In a Chapter 7 case, that won't help you get your license back. But in Chapter 13 reorganization, tickets are dischargeable. Most types of tickets are dischargeable. So you would have to pay back some of the tickets in a Chapter 13 case, but the vast majority of them could be discharged if you complete the plan. And again, you would get your license back right away when you filed the Chapter 13 case, as long as the only reason you don't have your license is because of failure to pay your tickets. But the Chapter 13 process will help you get your license back and repay a small portion of your tickets in most cases, and get your license reinstated almost immediately.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.
I'm Snoop Dogg, and I'm giving up smoke. I know what you're thinking. Snoop, smoke is kind of your whole thing. But I'm done with it. I'm done with the coughing and my clothes smelling all funky. I'm going smokeless. Solo stove, fix 5. They took out the smoke. Now you can have a nice blaze without any clouds ruining your day. Go smokeless. Go to solostove.com. Tell them Big Snoop Dogg sent you.
Lovers, your local lingerie and adult store has gifts of pleasure for partners who know it's nice to be naughty. Turn up the heat this holiday when you shop at any Lovers store. Let our knowledgeable team help you select the best pleasure presents and save 20% on your purchase with Lovers Afterglow rewards. Just mention Love 20 at one of our 18 Western Washington locations. Offer valid with free Lovers Afterglow rewards membership until December 31st. Some exclusions apply.
Have you been in an accident that wasn't your fault? Feeling overwhelmed and unsure what to do next? Look no further. The personal injury attorneys at Phillips Law Firm are here to help. Phillips Law Firm understands that accidents can turn your life upside down. That's why they're dedicated to fighting for the compensation you deserve and to making the process as stress-free as possible. Don't wait any longer. Call now, 1-800-JUSTICE, or visit justiceforyou.com.
Deep underground the Jelly Belly factory, Bibi is in her secret laboratory creating the weird and wild flavors of Bean Boozled.
I've done it again.
Is it pomegranate or old bandage? Dare to compare. Bean Boozled, 6th edition. Are you brave enough?
I'm Snoop Dogg, and I'm giving up smoke. I know what you're thinking. Snoop, smoke is kind of your whole thing. But I'm done with it. I'm done with the coughing and my clothes smelling all funky. I'm going smokeless. Solo stove, fix 5. They took out the smoke. Now you can have a nice blaze without any clouds ruining your day. Go smokeless. Go to solostove.com. Tell them Big Snoop Dogg sent you.
Have you been in an accident that wasn't your fault? Feeling overwhelmed and unsure what to do next? Look no further. The personal injury attorneys at Phillips Law Firm are here to help. Phillips Law Firm understands that accidents can turn your life upside down. That's why they're dedicated to fighting for the compensation you deserve and to making the process as stress-free as possible. Don't wait any longer. Call now, 1-800-JUSTICE, or visit justiceforyou.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Once again, we've teamed up with the Washington State Council of Firefighters and Operation Warm to put new coats on kids that are in need. This year, our goal is to help 2,500 kids get the winter coats that they need, and we need your help.
And thanks to some of the Rockaholics already stepping up, we're just a little bit over $3,000 raised. Actually, $3,269 raised.
Nice.
Of our goal of $50,000. So we have a long ways to go, and I know the Rockaholics are going to help us get close to that goal. Thanks to David Merrill, who just donated $50 to the cause. Also, Lori donated $20. Lori Morgan.
Thank you, Lori.
And our newest member of the 69 Club, Harold G. Swales.
Nice.
You rock.
That is so fantastic, because all it takes is $20. That's it. Put a new coat on somebody. Big thanks to Palace Law for matching up to $1,000 in donations. You can give so many different ways. Here's the one way, very simple. Just text KISW GIVE to 44321. That's how you can donate. Text KISW GIVE to 44321. Or if you want to give some dough, go to KISW.com.
Let's play Beat Migs. It's time to play the game. So everybody scream his name. Beat Migs. Don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs. You're a loser.
Who's ready to be Migs? I know Travis from Texas is. Travis, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Woo! All right, Steve, now get out of here.
Woo!
For those playing at home, Travis has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Frosting for German chocolate cake traditionally includes sweetened flakes of what tropical ingredient?
Coconut.
Yes. What is the only language other than English used in the U.S. Constitution?
Spanish.
No.
French.
No.
German.
No. The Belcher family stars in what animated sitcom?
Pass.
When it comes to movies, what does CGI stand for?
Computer generated images.
No.
Computer generated image.
No.
Pass.
Chin strap and macaroni are types of what bird?
Say again.
Chin strap and macaroni are types of what bird?
Parrot.
No.
Toucan.
No.
Sparrow.
No. The mathematical study of continuous change is called what?
Calculus.
Yes. Coca-Cola was first introduced in what southern state?
Texas.
No.
Louisiana.
No.
Pass.
Well, Travis, you got 2 correct.
Thanks to my buddy Jay. I know that Coca-Cola answer.
Do you?
Yeah, Jay took me on a little bit of he gave me a little souvenir from that place.
Oh, wow. How sweet of him.
I know. He knew everything you needed to know about Coca-Cola and its origins.
Unfortunately, Travis did not.
He did not. And, well...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Exactly.
If Steve ties or loses this one, all I have to say is he needs to quit the game.
Agreed. Steve, are you ready?
All right.
You know, not everyone has a great game all the time.
You're not having a great game any of the time lately.
I've been doing pretty good, minus earlier.
I mean, I
And
feel like...
yesterday.
I feel like you're kind of reminded me of Groovy. Where's your stick?
Oh, that is ridiculous. I'm looking at my record this season.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
Oh, okay. As long as you're looking at it.
This year I am at 202 wins, 97 losses, and 55 ties.
That is pretty darn good, actually.
That's a damn good record.
It's a damn good record.
Let's see what happens in this one.
Yeah.
Frosting for the German chocolate cake traditionally includes sweetened flakes of what tropical ingredient?
Coconut.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
What is the only language other than English used in the U.S. Constitution?
Spanish.
No.
Latin.
Yes. The Belcher family stars in what animated sitcom?
Belcher. I'm going to go with Family Guy.
No.
I'm going to go with American Dad.
No.
South Park.
No. When it comes to movies, what does
Simpsons?
CGI stand for?
Computer generated images.
No.
Computer graphic images.
No.
Computer generated imagery.
Yes.
Nice.
Chinstrap and macaroni are types of what bird?
Doodles.
No.
What? What's the question?
Chinstrap and macaroni are types of what bird?
I'm going to go penguins.
Yes.
Nice work.
The mathematical study of continuous change is called what?
Science.
No.
Algebra.
No.
Speed of sound.
No. Coca-Cola was first introduced in what southern state?
What?
Coca-Cola was first introduced in what southern state?
Missouri.
No. But it doesn't matter because you got 4 correct, which is a win, 4-2.
Oh, sorry, Travis.
Boom.
But you knew, Travis. You knew it was up.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah. All right. Well, you try again, buddy. It was just a bad day for you.
Well, and it wasn't great first.
No, it really wasn't.
That's a win.
I know it's a win, but my God, anybody with a cerebral cortex could have beat you today.
Anybody?
Wow, this guy over here.
Anybody?
If this were me today, I would have been a winner.
Last I checked, I beat somebody, which would be anybody.
Yeah, well, anybody he doesn't count anymore. He's been kicked out of the anybody club.
Oh. The Belcher family stars in what animated sitcom?
Bob's Burgers.
Yes. I'm very impressed.
Oh, look at Steve like, who watches
Bob's
that?
Burgers.
Who watches that?
I think a lot of people do.
Yeah, they really, okay, wow.
I don't watch it, so that's fine. You can call it losers.
Yeah. Oh, Bobby. Why don't you watch the show, Bobby?
I love that you actually did get CGI, computer-generated imagery.
Yes, imagery. I'm going to have to remember that because I would be so mad if I lost that on that question.
Travis danced all around it.
And I would have too, so I gotta give Steve credit for that.
When you didn't get the mathematical study of continuous change is called calculus.
Yeah,
calculus.
Didn't know that either.
And BJ, Coca-Cola was first introduced in what southern state?
That being Georgia.
Yes.
Georgia. I couldn't think of it, but I did. Yeah.
I don't think you would have ever thought of
Mississippi?
No, because I remember when we went to Atlanta.
That's true.
There was talks of going to the Coca-Cola place.
Yeah, so that's why. So, but you
I
just couldn't think of it.
I couldn't think of where.
Yeah.
So you actually had a chance in getting it.
Yeah. See, I wasn't as dumb as you thought.
You got 4 correct.
Well, the ones I got wrong, you didn't know the answer to.
Yeah, but I still think we're as dumb as you're as dumb as we thought. Yeah.
And he did know Bob's Burgers.
Oh, good for him.
Good for you.
Well, congratulations on still beating Travis.
You know what? You are
it
the
might
most.
be a great show for all I know.
You're the most gracious winner I have ever encountered in the history of competition.
No, Missouri's not in the South, Steve.
Well, we didn't want to bring that up either.
Yeah.
Yeah. We really tried to. We really tried to just let you sort of bask in your whatever.
Couldn't
the
think
hell
of it, so I was just like, "Oh, St. Louis. Isn't that where like Budweiser is?"
Yeah.
So it's like I'm just going to throw a beverage town out there.
Okay, then.
And that's the first one that came to mind.
Nice. Good work, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
Hey, have you guys heard? Have you heard this rumor? I've never heard this rumor before. That Sting, you can hear Sting's butt hit the piano keys at the start of The Police's Roxanne.
Okay, hit the piano. I thought you were going to say Sting farted into a song. I'm like, I don't remember that in The Police.
Yeah, neither did I. So yeah, I guess his butt hits piano keys at the start of Police's Roxanne, and they kept it in.
I have heard this before. Yes.
I have not. Mm-hmm. So apparently here it is 45 years later, and boy, do I feel so young. God, Roxanne's 45 years old.
I still gets played a lot at hockey games.
It's a great tune.
Because put on a red light being, hey, score a goal so the red light goes off. And I always thought that was kind of clever. And a lot of different places they do that.
So Stuart Copeland, who was the drummer for the Police, and guitarist Andy Summers, they confirmed that indeed, that did happen.
True. He walked across the studio as we were still recording, and he sat on the piano.
I can recreate that moment right here.
And that's heard at the beginning of Roxanne. It was sort of a punk, irreverent thing to do, and of course, normally you go, take that off. You can't use that. But we left it in.
Which is kind
really?
of funny because like that became such a massive hit song for them. But at the time when they were probably recording it, they were just like, it's one of our songs. Let's keep it in. It's kind of funny.
I've never even noticed it, and I've listened so much. But so here is the part of the song where Sting accidentally sat on the piano.
There it is.
There it is. Yeah, I always thought that was meant to be there.
And I bet the laughing is he's laughing that he did it.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
I always thought that was supposed to be there.
What did he say? Hey, for this part of the song, just hit the piano like you suck?
I'm an idiot, so I just assume everything I hear is supposed to be there. I can't tell that it doesn't belong there.
I love when they have those stories, like the little behind the scenes, like little tidbits of information that you never thought. Like I remember watching some kind of a documentary on, I don't know if it was on just the song Sweet Emotion by Aerosmith, but they definitely tackled it. And Steven Tyler talked about how they could not find maracas or like eggs, the shakers in the studio, and he needed it for the beginning of the song. And so they just grabbed like a sugar packet.
Oh, come on.
And put it up to a microphone. I don't know if you have Sweet Emotion. It's in the beginning of the song.
And so that's a sugar packet?
That's a sugar packet that's doing the shaker or maraca sound. And now anytime I hear that song, I think about that story like, first of all, how do you not have like maracas or shakers sitting around in a studio? That's kind of crazy because you have all these random like instruments and things that you could use. At least anytime I've been to a studio, and here he is like, I need this. All right, screw it. Give me a sugar packet and just turn the mic up.
And then that also not aware of.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is so cool.
And it sounds great. I mean,
oh, there it is. That's a sugar packet.
That's a sugar packet.
That is so crazy.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. But it sounds great to me.
Yeah.
I would never have thought that was a sugar packet.
And you got to think like the band's like, what the hell low budget crap are we doing that I'm using a sugar packet for this song, and it became a monster song for them.
Well, and you would think that like if they actually had maracas or like one of the eggs or something, like it might have been too aggressive.
Might not have sounded as cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really sounds like it belongs just the way it is. And I would have thought there was something on a drum or something he was doing, No. That's a sugar packet.
And maybe the engineer thinking Steven Tyler's lost his mind. He's in the other room right now with a sugar packet just going. Just
worked out well.
Yeah.
Worked out very well. Dang. All right, it's time for Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic, you guide the show. Whatever you want to talk about, call us, text us, 206-803-ROCK. We got your calls, we got your texts. We'll take those at 9:17.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose, where you pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-803-ROCK, that's the number to call, that's the number to text. Do remember, though, when you get through, Steve has a rule.
And that's just to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we're going to have to gong you. And then say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
Listeners on the Loose, 206-803-ROCK.
Someone said, hey, did I miss how Thanksgiving went with Joe and his new lady friend?
Oh, maybe, did we all miss that?
I don't know. I saw the pictures that the lady friend came to town for Thanksgiving.
Yes, she did. And, I mean, of course, I didn't miss it. I was there.
I would hope that. I saw the pictures of you and daughter and the wifey and the new girl, and also
I think it
you have to whistle at Sarah.
You're whistling to get Sarah to come in. I think we
it works.
I'm not sure I appreciate any of this.
It's not a flirtatious
it's like
whistle.
a dog whistle. It's even worse. Come here. Come here, Fido.
Well, I am a bitch, so it works.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm trying to defend the honor of the honorless. I don't understand why I bother. Okay. So what I noticed, I think it really helped that it really helped that we all knew her because Sarah and J Rubs went to visit her and Joey down in where she lives.
Yes.
So they hung out, so they got to know each other. Of course, I had some conversations with her at the convention, so I knew her a little bit.
Yeah, for those that don't know, your son no longer is a single man. He's with a lady and a lady friend that he met through our radio conventions.
And I was very proud of myself because usually I always try to, talk to people who I want to talk radio with. And I'm really, you guys, I used to get accused of C blocking all the time sometimes. And I'm just talking to
accused. You did it in full force.
Yeah. Well,
I've experienced it. Many of us have
I know. And I really feel horrible about it because all I want to do is just talk biz. But some people want to talk more than biz. And
part of the business involves you asking someone what their relationship is with their father.
Because when you're trying to see how somebody will be on the radio, you want to see how far you can go.
It was a random girl that we met at a bar that time.
Oh, she wasn't even in the business?
No, this is like forever ago.
Oh, all right. Well, that's really bad on me then.
16 years ago, back in my single days.
Oh, yeah, that's really bad on me then. I really thought that was in the business.
That's what you're out of town, and we met them, and we ended up on like some kind of public transportation, and you just leaned over.
Oh, sorry, Steve.
And said, "Tell me about your relationship with your father."
Yeah.
What? And they got off the train and left.
I forgot about that.
I never have.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you wouldn't be with your wonderful wife now if not for me screwing that up.
And I'm not worried like woulda, coulda, shoulda stuff. I just thought it was like
it would have been fun for you.
It would have been a fun night, though.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I suck.
But honestly, you doing that was way more entertaining because I could give you a hard time about that forever.
I know, I do suck at that.
Yeah.
And it was about to happen again because I was at the bar next to this person who I didn't realize.
Was it the pizza place that we were
at?
Yes,
I didn't realize that there was anything going on with her and my son. So it's like, oh, I know this person. And so, hey, let's chat. And then we chat and say, what do you do in the biz, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, Joey swoops in and I look at him and see his face. And I'm like, oh, I have to go or I'm in really big trouble. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to go talk to my friends. Nice to see you.
I remember watching it and thinking, should I get up and interfere? And I'm like, well, if I get up, someone might take my seat. And I'm really comfortable. So I decided just to let things play out the way they were. Sorry, Joe.
That's okay. Yeah. I did a good job.
No, you did.
I got out.
Yeah, that was a quick. I thought she said something mean to you, like "leave me alone, old man" or something like that. Because like you got up and moved real quick.
Yeah, well, because I saw Joey's face, and that was a face I had never seen before in my son. Because he's never interested in anything, as far as I know.
He's like, "Dad, you've disappointed me all these years. Do not do it again."
Yeah, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I think he's into this girl. Okay, I'm gonna go."
And so, long story short, they now are in love.
Yeah, they are. So I am so proud of myself that I did not ruin that.
All right, so Joe, she comes for a big family get-together for Thanksgiving.
That's right. I was very nervous.
Who decided to do this? Did you ask her or did she just volunteer?
We were kind of looking at dates, and we have some time off during Thanksgiving, so it worked out. And I said, hey, my family is open to having you come to Thanksgiving, and she was in. Very lucky because I was a bit nervous. She has met the rest of the family before, so she knew we were crazy already.
Yes.
But she hadn't met my mom, and luckily my mom ended up liking her, but I'm like, my mom can be a lot sometimes, but she's going to talk your head off, and she's going to want to share stories.
Sounds like the warning I had to give like Sid when she met my family. Like, hey, they're crazy, but they come from a place of love, kind of.
Exactly. But the worst part about it is our family does Thanksgiving so different than everyone else does because we don't eat meat that much. So we don't cook a turkey. We don't cook ham. There's barely any stuffing. We have
a
mac
crazy
and cheese.
Sister with a pie. I mean, Sarah with her Oreo pie.
Oh, thank God she already knew that memo. I told her ahead of time, I'm like, my sister's going to want you to love this pie.
I told her the whole story when I visited her.
So great.
She knew about it.
Yeah, I'm actually the sanest one in the family. I think I did the best job, didn't I, Joe?
You did until we got to your board game room.
Now, this is an interesting conversation. Like, how would we rate the BJ Shea family and sanest to craziest?
And can we just say, too, the first thing my mom does meeting Joey's girlfriend is starts crying.
Oh, yeah, she did.
Okay, so that wasn't like just perfect rainbows and butterflies. She literally starts like sobbing.
Yeah. About what?
We were all confused, and I was like, Mom,
Happy
what's
tears?
happening? Yeah, she's like, Joey just keeps everything to himself. I've never met a girl. And I'm like, oh my.
Yeah.
You're not keeping it together and playing cool now, are we?
Yeah, how's the girl seeing this? Like, is she flattered
Do you know
or
what she says?
or is she concerned?
She's like, it's okay. This is a safe space.
I know. Which, by the way,
That's what she said.
I loved her. I thought, okay, that is an awesome line. I thought that's very, very good.
That is the most 2023 line I think I've ever heard in my life.
It was a great line.
Don't worry, we are in a safe space, Mom.
Yeah. She's really got a great personality. So
I would have got up and left.
I was because I was dying too. I'm like, What the hell? I'm like, yeah, keep it together.
That was the best outcome. It was that she could have fallen down the stairs. She could have left. There were so many things that could have happened. Crying was a vulnerable one. I'm like, all right, that's fine.
Yeah, that's it.
That's good you thought that, because I was like you, Dad. I was like, keep it together, lady. This is your first meeting. You're sobbing in her arms already.
You're going to scare her off.
Really?
Yeah, I felt bad. I thought, well, at least I felt great because I go, well, I can't screw it up worse than this.
I don't know how I'd react if I showed up to a person's house. I'm finally meeting the parents on a holiday or meeting everybody, and the one I haven't met yet just starts crying.
Yeah,
I might think about maybe not coming back.
Yeah, I was even like, oh, this is not a good look.
Yeah, this is a little awkward.
That's kind of changing my list now. The craziest to the sanest. Of the
dude,
I
get bad raps all the time.
See, I'm going sanest.
I'm the sanest. Okay,
No.
you got to put me down there. Yes.
No.
What? You mean not in this situation?
Although on my list of the four of you, the numbers have changed because of this story.
Oh yeah, Sarah and my wife take the top two.
No.
That's right. No.
First place of the sanest.
Oh, the sanest.
The great Joe Genie.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All right, I can give you that. I'll give you that.
That is not saying a lot, Joe, but you're number one.
No, I'll give
Best of the worst.
I'll give
Still
Joe that.
a winner.
But I got to be number two then.
Coming at number two, in my opinion, Sarah.
What?
Yes.
Right.
With her stupid pie?
I actually agree with you 100%.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have stupid rules and stupid weird things either?
Not when it comes to welcoming people into a home. I mean, I know how to be cool.
Coming at number three.
Oh, whatever.
Because of this last story, BJ Shea.
Yeah.
Look, you worked up on. Yeah, Brian.
You wait till you see Joey rated it for Thanksgiving. I'm number one for Thanksgiving.
Well, you're number three. You're no longer the craziest.
I know, but I'm number one for Thanksgiving, and you guys only have me at number three for the sanest in my house. Sarah's out of her effing mind.
That's an uptick in the ratings, man.
I know.
You're going up.
You know what? I want to see what the college football people say.
And the number four, the Washington Huskies.
Wow.
The Momski.
All right.
Her crying.
Yes.
What do you think, Danny? Am I?
No, you're right on. You're spot on.
You guys are high.
You're biased.
I protest.
You're biased.
Yeah, I'm not biased because my son will tell you who was the best. Who was the best on Thanksgiving, Joe?
Me.
Besides you.
Oh. Okay, then you.
What?
I'm just talking overall.
But also, I will also put this out there that BJ is really good when other people are in the. So if she wouldn't have been there, I think you would have been probably the insaniest.
What? Who was the greatest guy at our little party that we had, where we had the the radio gathering and all the new kids were there? Who made the best impression?
Me.
You did not talk to those kids and give them encouragement and tell them how they could pursue their dreams. I made sure I talked to every single one of them and was a great guy.
Oh.
At least
Captain
that's
Pep Talk.
That's exactly, that's my line. I'm Captain Pep Talk.
So it's like, where does Johnny Rubbers rank on this? Oh, no, he doesn't count.
Yeah.
He wasn't born into this situation.
Yeah, J Rubs.
But he definitely is the least craziest.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he would definitely trump Joey over there.
He does beat Joey. Sorry, Joe.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not putting him in there because he's on a whole other level.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to be super chill to deal with all of our insanity.
That's a fact.
Did he pull aside the girl and say, "Hey, let me just give you a heads up as now the new member of this family"? Run.
I wish. I just want to let you know there was no pulling anyone away from each other because they were glued to the hip.
It was so weird to see my son in that kind of a situation.
Well, he doesn't get to see her all the time. She's in another state.
Oh, I don't mind that happens. It's just I'm saying it's weird to see Joey like that.
He's in love.
It makes sense that two people who are like the way they are. It's just Joey. I'm like, I just kept looking at him going, I never thought this would happen. I never thought he would ever even feel this way towards anything. Man. I mean, maybe a new game system he would feel this way towards, but that's about it.
They were never not touching.
Yeah, we even went to drinks with Joe and the girlfriend, me and my girlfriend. We met him in West Seattle on Saturday, and we went to a restaurant. And there was a time where my girlfriend was trying to have a conversation with them, and they just got in their own little world and were talking to each other. And she's like, "I guess I'm not here." And I was like, "Yeah, I know."
Well, you remember when we were at the radio convention? We're all hanging out in Danny and Joe's hotel room, just drinking, listening to music, having a great time. And the two of them, they're in the room with us. None of us existed. They're sitting on the bed. Nothing bad's going on.
No.
Watching YouTube videos and giggling like 3-year-olds.
That's what happened on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they just shared one cell phone and couldn't stop laughing. And we're all like, Do we even ask? We don't even exist anymore in this
That's
room.
where J. Rubs was about to turn insane because they were doing that when he was intensely watching the Hawks game.
Oh.
So he would turn up the Hawks game, then they would turn up their phone, and J. Rubs would just look at me and be like, "What's happening? What are we watching? What's so funny?" Because they would just laugh and laugh. And he's like, "What's so funny? This game isn't funny." He
was not happy.
That game's not one that's going to put you in a good mood.
He was not happy about that. No.
And then we asked them, and Joey's like, "Oh, we're watching TikTok," and that did not help J-Rub. J-Rub's like, "You're watching TikTok while the game's on." Yeah,
why is number one on the same sort of group?
Yeah, I know. It was so funny to him. I was like, but I was so happy. I started saying, "We'll watch anything at this point. This Hawks game sucks."
Yeah, maybe we all should have watched whatever they were watching.
Well, I mean, and look at, Joe's a new man. He dresses differently now, too.
Well, it's because she's helping him.
Yeah, I know. He got all these different jackets and attire and these pictures.
Oh, and BJ and I had a bet seeing what he would wear to
I
Thanksgiving.
won the bet.
He wore what she picked out.
Yes, which was like a button-down shirt. Usually he just comes in like a T-shirt and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I knew he'd be buttoned down.
Yeah.
I knew. I just knew. It was like, there's no way he's
He's
showing.
rocking a leather coat right now.
Oh, yeah. I know.
I'm a new man.
He is a new man, thanks, sir.
And tell him about the other thing that you guys did, too, with the
No, his dad's in the room.
Okay,
I really don't want to hear these stories.
I was really proud about this one because he came to me very excited. And he told Sarah and I about it first, saying that he was actually going to buy Christmas decorations for his apartment.
Oh, yeah. We went shopping at Hobby Lobby, and I bought a Christmas tree for the first time.
He's never had one before.
Dude, he's a new man.
Look at this guy.
See, that's what happens when you get a significant other in your life. You all of a sudden do things that you swore you'd never do, and then all of a sudden they all seem like a great idea.
And his poor roommate has to just deal with all the Christmas decorations now.
Oh, I forgot about that guy.
I didn't even think about that. He probably was like, I love this guy. He doesn't even want to celebrate Christmas either.
Yep.
And now all of a sudden Joe's just walking around in his new leather coat with ornaments.
I did do that, and he does not like Christmas, so I don't think he's very happy.
That's
with me.
fantastic.
So he's moving out and the girl's moving in.
Well, whatever happens.
The poor roommate. That's your friend.
That roommate's been your ride or die for years, man.
Well,
Getting
not
kicked to the
anymore.
curb for some strange.
He doesn't watch TikTok videos with that guy.
That's true.
That's a good point. Yep.
I would have been so pissed like your husband. If they're just go into another room if you're going to watch these things and make noise.
Look, Steve, I gave the Seahawks game as much time as I could. There was no light at the end of that tunnel.
Steve, it's not going to be long before you're an 80-year-old man. It's going to happen. Go into the other room, you friggin' kids.
If you're not going to do what I'm doing, leave.
Yeah, honestly, and then now thinking about it, when the game started going down the hill, which was fast, the rest of us decided to play a board game in the same vicinity as the game. And J-Rubs was really mad.
He was really pissed.
Just sitting there in his Seahawks jersey, dejected.
Yeah, he was like, I'm like, and that's because the girlfriend, Joey's girl, wanted to play, and she likes games, and I'm like, well, I got to be a good host, even though I wanted to see that stupid game to the end or hope for a miraculous comeback, but I had to be a good host, so I did it.
Yeah, we had people at our house. I remember my in-laws, the mom-in-law was just like, they're like getting ready to leave, and she's like, do you want to wait until at least halftime before we go? And my father-in-law was just like, no, it's over. And I was like, I don't blame you. He's like, why? I don't even want to sit here through this crap anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, don't waste your time.
Right.
J-Rubs did, but...
Yeah,
I did too.
Well, he's hardcore. I appreciate the hardcore. I am going to suffer through this till the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. You picked the topic, you guide the show. So it was a successful Thanksgiving with Joey's girl. I think she liked us, or at least tolerated us.
That's the conclusion we got from all this?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think she had a good time, and she was a lot of fun. She helped out in the kitchen. I mean, it didn't matter what you wanted to do. She was like, she just fit right in and had a fun time.
Still together. So that's
well, yeah. I don't think all I know is I didn't ruin anything. I feel like I did not ruin anything. If anything else happened, that ain't on me.
That's awesome,
and that's a win right there for me.
No, I just from the little time we know her, I was like, I felt like she could roll with the punches.
Oh yeah, and she's
the craziness,
and she really is delightful. So
yeah. That's
the other thing too is that it's she's very, very likable. So it's like come on, so. There you go. So the wedding is tomorrow. You pick the topic. You guide the. Hope you all can make it. You pick the topic. You guide the show. It's listeners on the loose. Call us. Text us 206-803-ROCK. More of your calls, more of your texts. We'll take those at 9:37 on the Rock.
BJ and Migs mornings on the Rock 99.9 KISW.
I'm Snoop Dogg, and I'm giving up smoke. I know what you're thinking. Snoop. Smoke is kind of your whole thing. But I'm done with it. I'm done with the coughing and my clothes smelling all funky, I'm going smokeless. Solo stove, fixed 5. They took out the smoke. Now you can have a nice blaze without any clouds ruining your day. Go smokeless. Go to solostove.com. Tell them Big Snoop Dogg sent you.
Have you or a loved one been injured in an accident? Are you struggling to recover fair compensation? Look no further. At Phillips Law Firm, the experienced personal injury attorneys will fight for your rights and get you the justice and compensation you deserve. They handle a wide range of cases, including car accidents, slip and falls, medical malpractice, and workplace injuries. Justice is a phone call away, so don't wait. Call today for a free case review. Call 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Lovers, your local lingerie and adult store has gifts of pleasure for partners who know it's nice to be naughty. Turn up the heat this holiday when you shop at any Lovers store. Let our knowledgeable team help you select the best pleasure presents and save 20% on your purchase with Lovers Afterglow rewards. Just mention Love 20 at one of our 18 Western Washington locations. Offer valid with free Lovers Afterglow rewards membership until December 31st. Some exclusions apply.
Killers of the Flower Moon is now on digital.
Oh my God.
From director Martin Scorsese, Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro.
You got one more chance. I'm coming after you, son.
Killers of the Flower Moon. Buy it now on digital.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's listeners on the loose. 206-803-ROCK, the number to call, the number to text.
Somebody just texted in and said, there's a meme going around. I was wondering what you guys would answer to this question. All right. You meet your 18-year-old self. You're allowed to say 3 words. What do you say?
You know what? You're gonna every time you ask me stuff like this, you hate me.
Do you? Because you have some follow-up questions, or you don't like this question, or
one of my favorite Star Trek episodes.
I was about to say, the answer is watch Star Trek.
Yeah, it's an episode called Tapestry, but basically the idea is that he tries to go back in time. He has the opportunity to go back in time and actually fix something because he thought he made a big mistake in his life and said, if I go back and change that, I would. So basically but he found out that when he did that, it changed everything and he never became the man that he was. He actually was a lesser man because he changed that one thing that he thought was a horrible thing that he wished he could change.
Yes.
And so that's why I'm like, if I go back and tell myself something, what if I ruin my whole life, which has really been good?
Dude, I thought that too when I saw this. I was like, well, man, I don't know if I want to change anything because everything leads you to a certain way. I'm not saying I'm everything's unicorns and rainbows, but on the whole, I'm happy with the way things are. It's like, so would I just go back and just be like, keep it going? And then my younger son would be like, what does that even mean? I'm like, keep it going.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think I would say
keep having fun.
It's 3 words?
Yeah.
Don't hire crier.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because there'll be that time where somebody will be crying in front of me.
Oh, I thought it was from John Cryer.
Sitcom. Yeah. Well, luckily that hasn't happened. But
ooh, I got a good one.
Oh, you got a good one? 3 words, your 18-year-old self, what would you tell yourself?
Release the Kraken.
Oh, and just let me be confused for the next 20 years.
Yeah, you and I, by the way, we're lame because you and I should probably have 3 words like buy Microsoft now.
Of course. I know that's always the answer.
I want to biff it. Let me just biff it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let's do that.
Right. Bet on whoever.
Yeah, exactly.
Seahawks win 2013.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd make some money on that, Danny.
But it'd be funny to just go with young Steven just go, let's go Kraken. And I mean, what the F does that even mean? And then all of a sudden the team comes up and it'll be that moment where I'm like, old Steve told me, let's go Kraken. Now I get it.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
It's a stupid troll. But yeah, I'd imagine investing in stocks would probably be a smarter move.
Yeah. Even telling your 18-year-old self that you're going to like some of the team besides the Devils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would, oh, man.
Yeah, there we go. There you go.
Didn't work. Oh,
there she goes. There's the whistle. I'm not telling you right now, whistling to get my daughter to come in the room, it is effective.
It's fun.
But
we've been doing obedience school for DJ Strawberry.
Oh, there we go. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you've really been, so you're training him up. Good.
It's funny. Actually, someone texted just saying, hey, did I see you at Petco getting dog lessons for your pup? That was awesome. Yes. That was.
Oh, what kind of lessons? Like to teach him how to not take a dump everywhere or what?
Well, no. I mean, how to do all the basic commands and certain things.
Okay.
And teach them certain ways so that you could kind of trained them to listen better. And honestly, it was the best investment we made. Highly recommend Petco's dog training.
So for your wife, would she say that you or DJ Strawberry is responding to this training?
Me. Yeah.
Okay, very good. I knew you would.
She just graduated.
Good boy.
She graduated.
Wait, she graduated? She's now...
Look, there she is right there. She graduated. She even got a little graduation hat. And a certificate.
Okay.
You see the little hat?
BJ hates every moment of this.
Look at the little graduation hat she got.
It's adorable. You know what? I have to tell you right now, that's what I love. I just, you know what I love?
Certificate that says DJ Strawberry on it.
Yeah, thank you. You know what's so great is when people show me their pets. I can't get enough.
I got more pictures.
Oh, do you really? Thank you. Yeah. I would love that. You know what? I love when people show me their babies too. Oh, it's just so wonderful.
I got both of those.
Babies and pets. Yeah, that's a dream come true.
Yeah, look at that one.
Oh,
cute,
there's
right?
the pet there. Yeah, look at that. It's a dog.
It is a dog.
Yeah, dog with a couple of adjectives I'm going to put in front of it. Congratulations on you and your training.
Yes,
I'm very proud of both of you.
Nicole and PetSmart. They did. She was an incredible dog trainer.
Oh, is she?
Highly recommend.
Yeah, okay.
Worth every penny. Like honestly, we never did it with Lulu, and it's a massive difference.
Oh yeah, you think?
It is.
Lulu bites people. Yes, I think training is good.
Lulu bites people when the Seahawks score touchdowns in Super Bowls.
She bites her owner.
Yes.
Okay, I'm diving.
You would too if Sid was holding you and Percy Harvin ran that ball back and scored a touchdown to help really just cement the deal that the Seahawks are winning the Super Bowl. You probably would have bit my wife as well.
Well, I hope that they gave Seahawk fan training to DJ Strawberry, so that won't happen.
We're going to do that again.
Oh, okay, good.
That's grade 2.
All right, so what? So
3 words.
Three
Sarah.
words you tell your 18-year-old self.
The first one I thought of, which is just so me, I would tell myself, I love you. Why are you laughing at that?
It's very
Is that
charming.
sweet?
That's really sweet.
I know.
Or
you look hot.
Yeah, I would say you're the best.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
you're
cool.
the S. Yeah, or you're a bad bitch. That's what I would tell my 18-year-old.
I could show up to myself and be like, sorry about your hair. Oh, yeah, that's 4 words.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Hair is gone.
Sorry about bald.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just warn yourself what's going to happen.
Wear more hats. No.
Wear more hats. I can't believe you don't have me in there. Shouldn't you say something about me in your thing? Because I think I'm pretty cool.
Dad still sucks.
Wow.
Just kidding.
How about I still
I
live at home? You ought to tell yourself that because that's going to be a truth.
Too many words.
What's Danny's?
Don't get married.
Don't get married.
Yeah. Oh, but then what about
you never know what would happen. Then you
what
would
about
have
Lily? Yeah, that with Lily.
Yeah, that's fine. I could have had her without getting married.
I mean,
wait. Well, let me ask you a question.
Would you still be having unprotected sex with that woman?
Yes, you
No,
probably
but I might have had
would.
another child, and that's fine. You can't have
But
the way it
it's
goes.
not Lily if you have another child. It's a whole different whatever.
I can't wait till Lily comes back and we play this audio.
That is horrible.
Oh, I've told her.
You can't say that to your kid. You tell your kid it would have been okay if you didn't have her.
In a perfect world, you wouldn't be here.
Well, even I don't say that to my kids. I say I don't want them, but I don't say that I don't want them to be in the world.
Well, you think it. You don't say it.
No, I want them to be in the world.
So don't get married.
Yeah, don't go. I would never go.
Really?
Yeah.
You
That
really would
would've
say
changed.
that?
Yeah,
and
that
you
would've
have?
changed.
Did you have Lily after you were married?
Oh, yeah.
See, that's
Years.
Oh, so you still would have had Lily.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
Oh.
feel like we would have probably had Lily eventually.
Well, in other words, you'd stay with her, but you just wouldn't marry
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
Oh, all right. As long
Yeah.
as you stay long enough to have Lily, because Lily's a cool kid.
Yeah.
I just don't want Lily to get screwed out of the deal.
Yeah, no.
You know, that's all.
Yeah. Otherwise, you go, Lily, you're screwed. Run.
Yeah, because she'll disappear like Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need that.
So what about your son?
Oh, what would he tell himself if he was 18? I wonder what he would say.
Well, the first one was like you guys. I thought buy Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'd say let it
get
go.
laid. Oh.
Get laid. Try harder.
Wow.
You only need 2 words.
Yeah.
More sex, please.
Okay. That's what you're going to tell your 18-year-old self. He's like, hey, dude, what do you want me to do about it? I thought you would have had it figured out. That's all you have is more sex, please? You don't actually have a tip? Like, maybe like a secret word? I don't know how to do it, or I would be doing it.
The older version of me is very upset that I didn't have enough sex over the last 20 years.
Yeah. Or you just go, you got no hope. Well, that's 4 words. Yeah.
Somebody said,
no hope.
I would say to my 18-year-old self, leave Anna alone. Whoever Anna is.
Oh, leave Anna alone?
She must have been in trouble.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
All right, Dan. Yeah, I got nothing. Did I have anything in at all?
You didn't really have 3 words.
No, you kept making up other ones.
But you just kind of just said, I don't want to give myself advice.
Yeah, I feel like I got to keep things the way they are. I really do. I think I would miss out on a lot of cool stuff if I didn't do what I did.
What about let's go drink and then just have a couple drinks with your past
Oh, that sounds cool. Let's go drink. Yeah, because I'm a happy drunk.
Well, it's illegal, but okay.
Oh, yeah, he's 18.
Well, I got a good fake ID. He looks just like me.
That's a good point.
You just use it for both of you.
Yeah, I should.
I'll make sure I bring an old one on my
Yeah.
Throw it out the door once you get in.
That is, yeah. Oh, that's actually a good question, even though I get all philosophical just because that Star Trek
I would
episode.
imagine if you go on like whatever page that posted these kind of memes, like most of the answers are going to be about like not getting married or making an investment to get future money.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. Like those are the 2 things like most people probably lean towards talking to their past selves.
Yeah, or, wear a condom. Especially depending on the kid you're talking about. Like, we should have worn a condom at least.
Yeah, at
that
least
one
Danny
time.
didn't say that to his past self.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not about Lily.
No.
Ah, Danny.
Oh, what if you went back and said aliens are real?
Oh, I believed it then. I would have been like, thanks for telling me something I already believed.
That's not fair. Then you're going to be one of those crazy people that are on the news all the time yelling about aliens because you talk to something like that.
Yeah, because we really still don't have like definitive proof that they so far, we don't know what the hell it is we're seeing. They think it might be aliens, but no one's going to come out and say it yet.
Yeah, you don't want to really troll your past self and then send them down a weird road of like, aliens exist, man. And
I was probed. Oh, yeah, that's 3 words. I was probed. That's a good one. Truth is out there. I would have loved that because I love Mulder. How about that? Okay. Hey, it's time to answer a different question.
Okay.
What do Ryan Castle and Family Feud have in common? I'm going to tell you at 9:50 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. And now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
What do Ryan Castle and Family Feud have in common?
I have offended Steve Harvey before.
I've
been there. Text just came in, says they both shared intimate secrets with Steve Harvey.
Oh, yeah.
Me and those dudes named Steve.
Yep. They both love fast money.
Fast money.
They both make Steve smile.
Yeah, they did.
And they're both popular with old ladies.
Cool. Both quick on the draw.
Yep.
This is wild. I don't know how many of you guys are old enough to remember Richard Dawson, who was the original host back in the day.
Yeah.
Where he would always kiss all of the women every time he would go over to you, which is so weird to think that no one would do that
That's
today.
why it's not around anymore.
But how about contestants were required to take mouth tests for herpes?
Oh, okay.
So they really were like, he does this, but we want to make sure he doesn't catch anything from these people. And people, I guess they did this is because of all the promiscuous kissing on the show. So it really wasn't even for him. It was the contestants going, look, man.
If I'm going to kiss you, I want to make sure you don't have the herp.
Yeah.
I got a cold sore from sharing a Benson and Hedges cigarette with Bob Seger once.
Well, you guys were butt checking that cigarette.
Okay, that you know what? I think we should we should probably just get to the 12-pack with Ryan Castle. That's next.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How do I know if bankruptcy is going to provide me with relief? What are the steps for my situation?
There's so much information out there about bankruptcy with the internet and what people have heard from friends and other people that they've talked to about their financial issues or bankruptcy. There's also a lot of bad information out there or urban legends about bankruptcy. In order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you need to talk to an attorney that's experienced in bankruptcy. So in order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you should talk to an experienced bankruptcy attorney. And my job is not to convince you to file bankruptcy. My job is to help you to make that decision and have all the facts so that you can make an informed decision about whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, what benefits it's going to have for you, and what the downside of filing bankruptcy is.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.
I'm Snoop Dogg, and I'm giving up smoke. I know what you're thinking. Snoop, smoke is kind of your whole thing. But I'm done with it. I'm done with the coughing and my clothes smelling all funky. I'm going smokeless. Solo stove, fix 5. They took out the smoke. Now you can have a nice blaze without any clouds ruining your day. Go smokeless. Go to solostove.com. Tell them Big Snoop Dogg sent you.
Have you been in an accident that wasn't your fault? Feeling overwhelmed and unsure what to do next? Look no further. The personal injury attorneys at Phillips Law Firm are here to help. Phillips Law Firm understands that accidents can turn your life upside down. That's why they're dedicated to fighting for the compensation you deserve and to making the process as stress-free as possible. Don't wait any longer. Call now, 1-800-JUSTICE, or visit justiceforyou.com.
Lovers, your local lingerie and adult store has gifts of pleasure for partners who know it's nice to be naughty. Turn up the heat this holiday when you shop at any Lovers store. Let our knowledgeable team help you select the best pleasure presents and save 20% on your purchase with Lovers Afterglow rewards. Just mention Love 20 at one of our 18 Western Washington locations. Offer valid with free Lovers Afterglow rewards membership until December 31st. Some exclusions apply.
Everroot dog supplements can help keep your dog feeling their best every day. Ever playful. Ever curious. Ever thriving. Visit everroot.com to learn about supplements that can help with your dog's unique needs, from multi-benefit to skin and coat to hip and joint, because every dog deserves to feel their best. Everroot dog supplements, powered by Purina.